All right. What's going on, everybody? Sorry about that. I guess your boy ate too good earlier, and he knocked himself out. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the Gridiron Blitz. Called your boy. What's up, Anton? What's going on, Brennan? What's going on, Chrome? Druzy, Brennan, Michael Crane, Paul Fox, Bron Howard, Andrew Lunsford, Brandy Lewis, EJ News Updates. But, yeah, your boy ate too good and knocked himself out. Took me a nap.
His offensive coordinator.
All right, we are back.
Downing, second bite at the apple at the coordinator position for Downing, who spent year as the offensive coordinator in Oakland, the tight ends coach here last year.
I'm all shades messed up.
You know we haven't seen much so far in the preseason?
What's that?
The big deep pass. We haven't seen a ton of that. This is a great setup, just past the 50-yard line. Matt Barkley in the ball game.
What's up,
Cole?
Cole?
Try and work this ball downfield a little, but those safeties are awfully
All right, here we go.
And flags flying everywhere.
And we got flags on the play.
You say something like that, Charles?
Number 76, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's why they wanted Roger Saffold.
All right, that's a 5-yard penalty.
Right? Shake off some of the rust, some of the jitters. Hey, I don't care how many years
Roger
you've been in the league, right, Dan?
Stafford.
They're going to have some jitters going out there to play,
especially
coming off of injuries, and they want to be right before September 12th.
There you go.
When they play Arizona, not August 12th.
First and 15. Let's see if they take a shot here. Keeping on the ground with Sargent.
All right, here we go.
Inside the 45, puts his head down to the 41.
That's a good game by Sargent.
13-yard pickup for Sargent.
And how about they decided to run left for Taylor Lewan and Roger South. But look at Lewan get off the line of scrimmage, just drive his guy into the secondary. He came over to the bench and got a little dap from his teammates after that big block.
That was a bad tackle.
Taylor Lewan announced his return
by number 20 on the Bears.
Locks up Charles Snowden on that play. Second and 3
here is second down and third.
Barkley going to the air.
Barkley throws, and that's going to be incomplete.
Not able to connect. He was looking for Luke
Stocker with
big tight end out of the University of Tennessee.
Was the
intended
intended target.
That one a little bit down the middle, Dan. You know, but one of the things about Matt Barkley is he will throw the ball down the middle. I mean, throw the ball downfield a little bit more.
Hey, what's up, JT?
Logan Woodside has been doing.
Chief Adam.
So when you see him do that,
Shabuti.
He wants to have that big play. But what he really needed to do there was make sure that that ball was checked down. He had a little swing to Mekhi Sargent, wasn't able to get it there.
3rd and 3, keeping it on the ground.
Here's a handoff. That's a first down.
Blasting game, and he picks up the first down. So after 3 and out on the first series, the Titans.
That's blasting game.
Pick up a first down.
And we got a down Titan.
We have a man down. That's Daniel Munyer.
All right, Daniel Munyer is down on the ground.
Early August, and Munyer's
looks like he's in a lot of pain.
After some shaky snaps early in preseason and in camp, I think he settled in and done a nice job.
4th season out of Colorado, the center.
Munyer in his 4th year out of Colorado. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the Titans Network presented by Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee.
All right, as they go to commercial break, do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. So, Paul Fox. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, your boy ate too good. It was knocked out. Remember his preseason ever won? Hey, shout out to the preseason. This is why we need it. Gets all the downward stuff out, and so when the regular season come out, we are good to go. Greg. Oh, man, you didn't miss much. The UCLA hosting Hawaii college football game. I heard former Michigan running back Carbonet, what do you call it, had like 3 touchdowns or something like that. J.K. Dobbins hurt his knee. Oh, man, that sucks. CFH 420 says, the Bears. What's up, Barb? Hope you had a great nap, Trox. Yeah, the crazy thing is I wasn't really tired when I got off of here. I guess I sat down and it just was like out like a light.
Rolled up on.
All right, here we go.
Replaced by 24-year-old Cole Banwart, a rookie out of Iowa.
And we're certainly hoping that Daniel Munyer is going to be okay, but they did get some good news. Aaron Brewer coming off the NFI list, and he was a key backup.
Right, here we go. Got him in motion.
We'll be excited to have him back to
strong
start the
formation.
Season. Interior offensive lineman.
And here's a handoff.
Keeping his feet. Was initially hit behind the line of scrimmage. Picks up 5.
Good gain on that play.
The way he keeps going, Dan, you're looking at many reasons not to keep him, but he keeps giving you reasons that you can't let him go. Right? That type of a run, what he does on special teams, how he goes about his business, how he relates in the locker room, he is making the best case possible
next weekend
to make this 53.
Yeah, our fantasy football draft is on the 5th.
Sargent does Barkley.
Here's Barkley, got it to Blasingame.
About 2 yards shy of the first down.
Good gain on that play.
To Sargent, in my mind, one of the best stories of training camp for the Titans. The guy grew up in Key West, was unrecruited coming out. Take a look here.
So look at the fullback, Kari Blasingame. Faked going left and then came back against the flow to get out into the flat and allow Barkley to hit him out there.
That's a good
really
question.
well done. He's known as a blocker.
So
when he moves towards the line of scrimmage, everyone thinks he's hunting someone up to hit.
There we go.
Faked it, got out into the flat against the flow. Nice little pickup.
Here we go. Shotgun formation for Barkley.
3rd and 2 for Barkley.
And that's the first down.
For the first down, that's Marcus Johnson, who has been outstanding.
I got Marcus Johnson.
And it's not good to see him out here in game situations.
Got the first down on a slant route.
Haven't seen him much in the preseason on game night. Now he's able to go run a little shallow cross. Danny Trevathan, the veteran linebacker, drops him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Holy smokes, UCLA won by over 28 points.
1st and 10 from the 21, that's Ferkser in motion.
All right, single back formation. And here is Sargent.
And I have not seen him go down on first
Sargent
contact.
Got a gain of about 5 on that play.
He is a compact, strong runner, possesses good vision, but his determination.
What's going on?
Really
Blaze Radio?
As a runner.
Titans in the Pinnacle scoring zone. Pinnacle Financial Partners. Play hard, bank easy. Member FDIC.
Hey, absolutely.
So undrafted out of Iowa.
Remember, he's a junior college kid who had to earn a spot at Iowa. So he's been determined his entire life, wanting the best out there and fighting to get to it.
All right, Ferkser is in motion. Single back.
So far for Sargent. Barkley
play action. Barkley throws, and that's intercepted.
In the red zone, Danny Trevathan.
Danny Trevathan gets across the 30, down at the 32. Here is for Barkley.
You remember earlier in the ballgame when he tried to force that one into Luke Stocker? Trevathan was on that coverage, and he remembered these things. He sees the pass fake and immediately punts up where the receiver's going to be in his zone. If you watch Trevathan, he took a step towards the line of scrimmage, then he turned his head back into the secondary and saw Nick Westbrook Akina coming inside to the slant, got right into the zone, able to pick off the pass. Veteran play by Trevathan.
That would have been a tough pass to complete even if Trevathan wasn't there.
Yeah, Matt Barkley really wanted to go there. It's almost like he predetermined that's where he was going with the football.
Here's Justin Fields.
To throw.
And that's going to be
incomplete. On that one.
Intended for Harrington.
Scooter Harrington, the intended receiver.
Elijah Molden coming onto the field for the Tennessee Titans, number 24, the rookie out of the University of Washington. Had a monster debut last week at Tampa Bay. Talk about filling up the stat line, tackles, assists,
that's going to be a
sacks,
what do you call it?
tip
Season
passes,
ending then.
They created interceptions.
Dobbins
he did it
went
all.
backwards.
Even on the ground with Damian Williams. And nothing going there.
All right, got it down to the 35.
You talk about that stat line for Molden. 8 tackles, a sack, a couple of tackles for loss, a forced fumble. He might have been the best player on the field last week.
And he was so good. And we talked about it during the game. I compared him to Tyrann Mathieu, Antoine Winfield. I said he's the next iteration of that type of a player. Nickel cover guy, can play safety. Great instincts, always around the football. He was so good.
Got to get it to the 41 for first down.
Tweeted out at him, said, "I like that young man's game."
3rd and 6. Fields gets it off. That was complete
first
to
down
Rodney
by Adams.
You were talking about that tweet from the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And here it is. People will regret.
All right, do have to mute it real quick.
Goes under the category of real, recognizing real.
Oh, there we go.
How about that?
You're as hip as they come, CD.
All right, got Williams coming back in the backfield.
So fresh set of downs now for the rookie out of Ohio State. Quick pass to the left side.
Adams again.
And nothing going for Rodney.
No gain on that play.
All over it.
All right, going back to some more copyright music.
Sees it before anyone else, gets underneath the blocking, makes the tackle in the backfield. Elijah Molden, expect to see him all over the field. Nickel cornerback and some safety as well.
All right, Adams lined up out wide.
Fields throwing on 2nd down.
Here's
has his man. That's Riley Ridley.
Good gain on that play. Gain of about 7.
Yeah, you got to give Justin Fields some credit there. He stood up in the fire because Amani Hooker, number 37, came from the 2nd level and really got after Justin Fields, and he stood in there firm and delivered a strike outside. I think if he had any real sense that Hooker was there, he might have wanted to bail on that play, but he stood strong and threw a nice pass.
And of course,
all right, here comes 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 here for the Bears.
Ball's at midfield, got to get it to the 48. Here's a handoff.
I don't know that he got there.
I don't think that he did. That Tennessee defensive front that has been so stout throughout the preseason,
it's going to be 4th
I believe,
down.
kept him short, and I think it was Tierre Tart who was right in the middle of it once again.
And they'll get in credit for a 3rd down stop, a big point of emphasis for Tennessee. Last year, worst in the league on 3rd down defense, giving up 52%, one of the worst percentages we've seen in a long time, yet still made the playoffs. They put an emphasis on it this year. 2 of 12 against Atlanta.
All right, looks like
in the first game.
Bears are going to go for it
in the 2nd game. Now they get a chance for it.
Here on 4th down and 2.
Bears need 2 yards, and
it's going to be a turnover on downs. Titans get the football at their own 49-yard line.
Jeffrey Simmons there as well.
Yeah, I think Simmons was the first guy to
force. So the Titans got 51 yards to pay dirt
in the backfield, and now Damian Williams has to stop his feet a little bit. Look at that. He's got to chop him. And that allowed Jayon Brown to make the tackle initially, and there's Simmons helping finish things off.
That is for a failed 4th down conversion.
Jeffrey Simmons this year.
I do have to mute it for copywritten music as they go to commercial break. What's up, MSU Detroit fan? Lee Wilson says, I hate both teams. What's up, Lee? I know it's 0-0, but don't fall asleep. What's up, the Mario and Luigi dudes? Absolutely, I remember y'all. What's up, tomorrow's Micah? Oh, man, Greg. What's up, Chomer? Says hi from Alaska. Shout out to Alaska. Big thunderstorm hit us again, and this time the city lost power. Oh, man, that's crazy. Bears offense looks stiff. What's up, MJ? Says, what broadcast are you watching? NFL Network or ESPN? It is NFL Network. What's up, AH? How are ya? I think Nagy the Weasel gets let go this year. What's up, Mel Gooley? The offensive line makes my stomach turn. What's up, Esperanza? Big lightning strike, then it popped out the lights. Oh, man, that's crazy.
Those scores, we get a good look at Taylor Lewan.
All right, here we go.
How about an offensive line update, Corey?
All right, it looks like Taylor Lewan, Roger Saffold, and David Quisenberry are done for the evening. Kendall Lamb is coming at right tackle, Ty Sambrelo left tackle, and it still looks like we've got Dylan Radens at the right guard.
And
All
now
right,
at
got,
quarterback,
I believe that's Ferkster in motion.
Barkley.
Here's the
pick
handoff.
is
That's
Logan
Sargent.
Woodside, keeping it on the ground again with Sargent.
Gain of a couple on that
Runs
play.
into a wall of Chicago Bears led by Eddie Golden.
And Corey, we're looking at a little graphic here.
All right, here we go with some more copywritten music. Sometimes I feel like these networks need to be limited on copywritten stuff, man.
Great point you make there at the very end, Charles.
All
because
right,
I think
here we go.
availability
Second
has
down
been a
and
big part
8.
of this. Tyson
Single
Bryler
back
coming
formation.
off of an ACL injury, just working his way back. Kendall Lamb suffered an injury in camp. He hasn't played a ton, but David Quisenberry has been in there
And
each and
here's
every day
the
of practice and out here
throw.
on the game field. And
That's
he has
Sargent
really
gonna
forged to the
get
front of that group. And Dylan Radens
about
is
a yard
settled
short
in
of a
at
first
right guard.
down.
So it looks to be David Quisenberry's job to lose headed into this one. We're going to have to see how that all pans out. Now, as for the center position tonight, guys, Daniel Munyer is officially questionable. He has what they're calling an ankle
Woodside
injury.
is in at quarterback for the Titans.
The rookie out of Iowa that you noted earlier, Dan Helly. He's taken over, and he'll probably have to go the distance tonight with no Ben Jones and Aaron Brewer.
And we got a whistle.
How about that? Looks like
it
Woodside
might be
draws that Bears
offsides.
defense offsides in his first third
Or,
down.
I'm sorry,
Physical
encroachment.
infraction, number 97, defense. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
All right.
Little veteran
That is
cadence there.
Edwards
Backup quarterback,
Jr.
Logan Woodside.
I like
The
how you
neutral
brought that
zone
up, Dan,
infraction.
because I'm going along this line of thinking now. When the game started, Matt Barkley
What's up,
trying
the
to
Carolina
seize this
guy?
job, trying to take it from Logan Woodside. He came out really being aggressive, trying to push the ball downfield, made a couple questionable decisions. Logan Woodside's known for his efficiency. I think the doors opened up a little bit for Logan Woodside.
All right, single back
you know what I mean? To seize
formation.
momentum, that efficiency, the
motion.
veteran move you just talked about there, those are points in his favor.
There's Sargent
the handoff.
again, down to the 31-yard line, gains 6. Does the rookie
Good
out of
game
Iowa.
by
You know, you look
Sargent.
at his numbers, okay? He didn't have a single season at Iowa. He played 3 years, though, after junior college with more than 800 yards. He ran a 4.63 40 at his pro day, right?
So,
we always
Jorge?
obsess about the 40 times, and yet here he is,
All right, it is second down
potentially
and
winning
4.
a job on this Titans roster. Oh, so impressive. Back after this.
All right. And we got a player down. Looks like it was Devin Bush that got injured. Jared Porter, the Tennessee Titans have the ball. Titans have the football, 2nd down and 6 at the Chicago 32-yard line. What's up, Noble Sports? What's up, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike? What's up, Sup? What's up, S. God Kelly? Says go Ravens. Who you got winning? I got the Titans winning. What's up, Steph? Says Pat's Nation in the house. Manuel Villa, how's it going? There is no Cardinals game this week. They canceled it due to Hurricane Ida. So the Cardinals and the Saints only had 2 preseason games this year. You actually look like Big Ben, Trox.
Hold on a second. Only 5?
All right, here we
Only
go.
5? It's
Only
11
5?
a.m. I mean, my goodness. Join the millions of Titans fans who are doing their part to fight against COVID-19. Get vaccinated. It's free, it's safe, and it's available in your community right now. Give it a shot.
I was here for the draft, and there were a lot of bachelorette parties that didn't realize the draft was going on.
All right, here we go. Single back formation. Now it moves into the strong formation.
Well, clearly their future
handoff.
husbands weren't big football fans. They should have known.
And that's going to be a gain of a yard. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Valid point. You'd think you'd talk to him a little bit.
Did you see the block there by Torrey Carter,
What's up, Patty
44,
Grimes?
the fullback, the rookie out of LSU? That is his game.
That's what he does.
Anything with contact, Torrey Carter is going to be a part of it, trying to make this team. Kari Blasingame is the clear #1 fullback for Tennessee. But Torrey Carter plays so hard. Watch 44 out of fullback position. Look at that block right there in the inside. Excellent job. Good tackle on the other side there by number 45 for the Chicago Bears. That would be, okay, you ready?
Yeah, here we go.
Joel Iyiegbuniwe.
That's pretty good.
I gave it my best shot.
Iyiegbuniwe.
Okay.
Iyiegbuniwe. Thank you, Dan, for helping me out.
No, I think you hit
But
it.
that was a nice play that he made. He deserves to get his name called.
I think I told this story last time. I saw Torrey Carter.
All right, we got another Chicago Bear player down. Looks like it's his forearm.
And he had his headphones
Hey,
on.
appreciate that,
asked
Dave
if he's
Elbers.
ready, just said always. I'm assuming it was some type of Metallica or Megadeth that he was listening to.
Looks like it is a lineman.
LSU tape to see how hard he played. Special teams at fullback, you name it. That's what he brings here.
Well, we've talked about this each and every year. We've done these preseason games together, Charles. It's not just about impressing the Tennessee Titans staff and John Robinson in the front office. It's about putting something positive on tape for the rest of the league to see.
No doubt about it.
That is
London, defensive end, going off the field for Chicago.
London.
He'll be back quick.
They got injured.
There's Todd
Here's
Downing.
3rd down and
Checking
4.
out his offense, trying to see what they can fashion together. This quarterback battle, you know, it's a pitched one tonight. Both of these guys trying to throw their best stuff
What's up,
out
Stanley
there.
Sox?
Logan Woodside off to a better start
Colfrey
than Matt
Brown,
Buckley had
how's
in
it
his
going?
first 2 series. They should rotate 2 series apiece throughout the evening.
All right, empty backfield. Woodside throws. And that's going to be caught for 1st down. Down at the 21-yard line.
And the reason he had to turn that into that type of a catch,
that was
the pressure
Batson with the
was
reception.
right in the face of Logan Woodside. Looked like number 99 for Chicago, Travis Gibson, right there and forced a throw. But how about Woodside hanging in there and still able to complete this pass downfield? Give him credit, and then you mentioned the terrific catch by Batson, and there it is.
Only thing is, Patty Grimes, I can coach.
Fresh set of downs for Tennessee ball on the 21-yard line.
I got a single back formation. Here comes the handoff. That's Sargent.
And Sargent again breaking a tackle.
Got about a yard on that gain.
Before he runs into Gibson.
You identified one of the key characteristics to Mekhi Sargent, Dan Hellie, and that's his ability to break tackles and not let the first guy get him on the deck.
2nd down and 9.
I think it was Kendall Vildor.
62 seconds
the
left.
First shot at him there, number 22, and he made
Here
him
in
miss
the first quarter.
and continue on for extra yardage.
So you have Jeremy McNichols, who has been the backup last year. He's on the
Well, I
COVID
don't have a
list right
pencil,
now.
but I
Brian
do
Hill
have a
also
pen.
competing. Darrington Evans not playing because he's hurt.
There we go.
And Mekhi Sargent been getting a lot of work.
It ain't a pencil,
because
but
of
it's
those
a pen.
guys not being able to play.
All right, here is
2nd and 9
Woodside.
here for
He's going to
Woodside
throw.
again, and that
And
one
that's the
also
first
complete to
down.
Batson,
Gets
breaks a tackle
loose.
inside the 5-yard line.
That's going to be down at the 4. Batson.
First, really good throw. Second, how about what Cameron Batson coming back to the football to eliminate the defensive back, being able to get involved and make a play on it. See how Batson comes back to keep the defensive back away from it? Wonderful job by the receiver.
Between me and Patricia,
really nice job by Woodside,
coach,
putting it out there and giving him a chance.
We talked about the quarterback competition. Let's not forget that Cameron Batson is playing for a job as well. Do they keep 6 wide receivers?
All right, we are
Do they
at
keep
the end
7?
of 1. Score is tied 0-0. On that zone. Do you do college football? I do, Stanley. I will be doing some college football next week. What's up, Malik Bell? He's a great coordinator. I don't know if he's even that. He called one good play 5 years ago. Well, now it's 6 years ago. Need a pick from him? Oh, I am so ready for the regular season. What's up, Hatter's House? Depending on the channel. Maybe Hatter's House. Do you have a favorite college team? Yeah, I got the Michigan Wolverines and University of Arizona. But I'm a fan of football, so I can watch any team anytime. If it's football, I love it. What's up, David? David Snappington. How's it going? What's up? Thanks for going live. Hey, absolutely. What's up, Chase? We got 3 games tomorrow. Let me see what games they are. Tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow we got the Jaguars, Cowboys, Dolphins, Bengals, and Browns, Falcons. Mountaineer fan here.
Pretty good so far.
He came off the bench energized. The plan
All right,
tonight
so this is
both
Charles
quarterbacks
Davis
play 2
and
series
Dan
at a time and keep
Helly.
swapping and rotating. Matt Barkley got the start tonight, but Logan Woodside, since he's entered the game, some key throws, some good decisions.
All right, ball is at the 3-yard line. First and goal.
First and goal from the 3.
Single back formation.
And
Here's Sargent. Got a gain of a yard.
You know, there's another battle we don't talk about very much. How many tight ends will they keep?
That's a good question.
Is it 3? Is it 4? Because we've seen this team over the years keep 4 tight ends. And if that's the case, Luke Stocker and Tommy Hudson look in great shape because their ability to block. This team wants to run the football. They want to be physical. Ferkser will be your receiving tight end. Those other 2, they're going to be out there primarily to knock people down.
You got
All right, here we go, single back formation.
Forstall, the rookie tight end out of Alabama, caught a touchdown pass a couple of weeks ago. Up the middle.
And here is Sargent.
And are they giving him the touchdown?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
And just to put a cap on those tight ends, you brought in Jeff Swaim. He would probably be the 2. Ferkser, Swaim, 1 and 2. Swaim more the blocker, Ferkser more the receiver. And then Hudson.
Nope, it's going to be just short.
And, Stocker would be the
All
next
right,
two, I
third
think,
down and
that are on the
goal.
list. Will they keep 3? Will they keep 4?
Hudson, of course, on the practice squad with Tennessee last year. Luke Stocker back for his second go-around with the Titans.
All right, here we go.
Pass
Third
to the
down
left
and goal.
side. Dylan Radens, the
Ball
rookie,
at the
right
half-yard
guard.
marker.
Kendall Lamb getting his first action at right tackle.
Woodside on third down.
Woodside throws. That's incomplete.
Looking for Fred
appreciate
Brown,
that
but
ghetto
looked like
weed.
he got tangled up just a bit. Woodside had to get rid of it because pressure was coming.
All right, here
Looked
comes
like Sam
fourth and
Kamara,
goal.
number 78, forced the issue for him early. See him on the backside. That's what Woodside was feeling, trying to get rid of the football
All right,
in the
looks
end
like
zone.
Woodside's going to go for it here on fourth and goal.
Fourth down, Titans going for it.
They are a half a yard shy away from pay dirt.
Sneak. That ball's right on the goal line.
All right, single back
See what
formation.
they call here.
Woodside
This decision being made, of course, by John
under
Stryker.
center. Sargent gets
Keep
the
it on the ground
handoff.
here with Sargent.
And that
He's
is a touchdown. Sargent scores the first touchdown of the ball game.
Look at the offensive line. Radens and Lamb, 75-71, a
Francisco
tremendous
Bears.
double team. And Mekhi Sargent's vision told him, all I have to do is go low.
Ron Howard with
get
the Titans
lower,
logo.
And then get through that crease, and I'm there. But a really nice double team on the
What's up,
right
Richard
side.
Carr?
Dylan Radens, 75. Kendall Lamb, 71. That created the space
What's up,
for
Soldier
Mekhi
Boy
Sargent
G?
to get into the end zone.
Oh,
First time
absolutely,
we're seeing Sam
Richard.
Ficken on for the extra
Here's
point.
the extra
It is
point,
up,
and it is good.
As of right now, the kicking
7-0
job belongs to Ficken. They cut Tucker
Titans
McCann, his main
over
competition
the
a few
Bears.
days ago.
All right, do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. I do have an Instagram. I think it's either Truck Sports Talk or Troxel Sports Talk on Instagram. Hold on a second. Yep, it's Troxel Sports Talk on Instagram. All one word. What's up, JS? What's up, Bill Williams? Bill, I am a Lions fan, I am a Cardinals fan, and I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But I do like me some Justin Fields. He's been performing pretty well in preseason. I think Nagy got to get fired, and so does Ryan Pace. But as a Lions fan, you know, and I'm sure the Packers and the Vikings can agree, we don't want to see that. But, no, they definitely need to get fired. Give the keys over to Justin Fields. Let him go out there and perform.
Titans running back
All right,
Derrick
here we
Henry
go.
become the first running back in NFL history to rush for 2,000 yards in back-to-back seasons. It's a simple yes-no question. Doesn't get any easier than that, and we are launching that poll right now. So get online, and we'll have the results in the second half.
Corey, I can't wait till you come back
All right,
and
here we
ask.
go. Here comes
What
the ensuing kick.
What does Derrick Henry and Mekhi Sargent, what do they do combined this year the way Sargent is going? Wouldn't that be a good one?
Ball bouncing for Khalil Herbert. And the rookie returns it
And
out past the
Herbert got a good
25
gain
yard
on
line.
that.
History tells you the answer is no. No one's done it. A lot of times it's hard to even approach 2,000 back-to-back years. But am I going to tell King Henry he can't do that? Am I going to doubt that man from what we've seen, who's gotten better every year he's been in the league? The
Bill, you don't got to leave.
Again, how we got to 2,000
hey, all
yards
fans
last
over
season
here
in
are
the final game
welcome.
of the year.
Looking up and seeing what
I call
that
it like
number
it is,
needed
not
to
like
be
it was.
and smashing
It was unbelievable.
Not
250
biased
I mean, smashing it.
or anything.
Yeah, anyone wants to tell him no, be my guest. I'm not betting
All right,
against
we got
it.
Herbert in
Derrick
the
Henry,
backfield,
the
single
first
back
repeat
formation.
rushing champion in
Adams
13
in
seasons.
motion.
Last man to do it, LaDainian Tomlinson.
And
in
we
06
got
and
a
07.
flag on the play that looks like
All
it's going
right,
to be a
flag
false
down
start.
The field, Corey, what do you have?
Well, guys, you know, you talk about history says it's not going to happen, and I agree with you. I'm not going to tell Derrick Henry he can't do it, but what will make it even more amazing if he does
What's up,
do
Jack
it.
Kenna?
The last 4 guys who've done it,
Eddie
the next
Centera,
season all
how's it
saw
going?
their yards per carry
Hopefully I
come
said
down
your name
by
correctly.
at least 1 yard per carry the
What's up,
next
Jay
year.
Miller?
So he's going to have to defy those odds, but he does get a 17th game, and we'll see if that's the difference.
That's a great point, Corey, getting the 17th
All right, here
game.
we go.
You know what else
Shotgun
may impact it?
formation.
Julio Jones, another big target for Ryan Tannehill.
Fields got it to Herbert.
That may take a few carries away.
Herbert.
And there's Khalil
Gain of a
Herbert
couple on
breaking
that
the
play.
tackle before he is finally dragged down. Look at the running back room.
I do have to mute it real quick. That was Fetty with the false start. That's what caused the 5-yard penalty.
Back last year, and exactly what you said. They trust him in pass protection.
And that's the hardest thing, I think, for a young running back like a Mekhi Sargent coming in, is being effective in pass pro, because the last thing you can do is put a young running back in there who's going to get your quarterback killed.
No.
Real talk, the Bears are actually only a quarterback
what he
away
has done throughout this
from actually competing with the Vikings and the Packers for the North.
We haven't seen it as well tonight.
All right, here we go. Justin Fields.
2nd and 22 after the penalty.
Throws,
Pass complete
that's
for
caught.
Fields to Jesper Horsted.
That's Horsted.
You have to wonder
Got 7 yards on that
how
play.
long they go with Andy Dalton this season if you're a Chicago Bears fan. Is it as simple as wins and losses?
What's going
or do you
on,
get to a point
Pope?
where,
Hopefully I said your
like
name
Miami
correctly.
last
Since my
year,
favorite Steeler is
even though you're winning,
You
you
Mike
still
put
mention
2
McDaniel?
in.
I know we all think it's all about wins and losses. You pointed out accurately.
Here's
Miami
3rd down
shattered
and
that last
15.
year.
Ball is
They
at
were
the
playing
25.
well
Got to
with
get
Ryan
to the
Fitzpatrick
40.
and decided to go
Here's
with 2
Justin
anyway.
Fields.
Here's
Justin
Fields
Fields going
rusher
to
for
take
the
off.
Bears last
And
year,
he's going to
picks up about
slide,
5 as he
shoulder
slides
first.
out past the 35-yard line.
Got it
And
to the
contrary
8-yard
to
line.
what you may have seen or read, Andy Dalton has actually been fine in the preseason.
Yeah, that hasn't been the issue at all. To me, it's that defense in Chicago giving them a few breaks in the game. Meaning, can you score some points? Can you get some big plays downfield and help out that defense rather than everything be a slog on offense and your defense trying to win games 21-17 every week? Try and get some of those fast break points like you get in basketball.
Going for it on 4th and 8.
There's 4th and 8.
Fields
And that is
completes
caught.
the pass.
That's Adams with the first
That
down.
was a nice catch made by Rodney Adams.
And look at how fast they're going because they don't want to get this play reviewed just in case. If you're Tennessee, you're hoping that it does
I'll
get
tell you
reviewed.
what, I don't know where Adams came from, but he's
They
been
do
a
get the
nice
snap off, not
player.
sure. Oh, they did it. No, you're absolutely right.
And Taylor Lewan ran down the sideline and playfully pushed John Stryker, the interim head coach tonight, yelling at him about not throwing the red flag for a challenge. Come on, Stretch, you're the head coach. You're supposed to challenge that.
There it is.
Tennessee is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch. We'll review the play.
So he got it in, but Lewan's
So
like, come
there
on, man, be
is
quicker.
a flag on the play, a challenge flag. They're going to see if Adams caught that ball.
I don't think it's a catch, CD.
All right, as they go to commercial break.
You need to see
Challenge
that
goes his
Okay,
way.
yeah, I guess they're
Is
not
it
going to
possible
commercial
to
break.
see that bad boy again? Because that's a tough one. First leg
All right,
definitely
I got to see
down.
this one again. Hold on. What the? Come on. They said they were going to show it again. Come on, people that work at NFL. Come on. So maybe, but it's so fun to watch. Poke says, go Ducks. Brandy always buzzing in my ear. Jack, it is neither. I'm an NFL channel. I'm an NFL, NBA, UFC, boxing, college football, college basketball. That's what this channel is. Before I claimed teams, I claimed the sport. Because I used to play in the sport. Trox, don't forget marbles. All of Louisiana love is that I'm proudly married to a Louisiana Southern Belle. Love the Niners. Trubisky can start anywhere. We kill all of our quarterbacks in Chicago.
Stryker serving as the head coach on the sidelines with no Mike Vrabel there next to Todd Downing. And he throws the challenge flag after this catch. The Bears
see the elbow?
Rushing to the line, yes.
The elbow was the issue. The leg got down, but the elbow hit out of bounds, incomplete. Tennessee now.
All right, I guess it's an incomplete pass.
1 of 4. Excuse me, 1 and 4 on defense.
How in the heck is it fourth down if it was they were going for it on fourth down?
Hooker returning the punt out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, appreciate that in the grass.
Talked about Stretch filling in
There's
for
a flag
Mike
on the play.
Vrabel. Big game for him. Obviously, he's never been in this
Watching
role
from
before,
Australia. Hey, shout out to Troy
Sawyer,
watching from Australia. Shout out to Australia.
With Mrs. Stryker. That's Caroline Stryker there with.
Look at that.
What's up, studio?
You got a good, responsible mom. Look at the headset on to make sure the hearing's protected.
How cute is that?
That's good parenting right there.
Strong.
Congratulations, guys. I mean, what a big night, and Stretch doing his thing, but that just tells you the trust that the head coach Mike Vrabel has in him,
Our 10th
and
wedding
also the
anniversary
ability
is
to
this
keep
fall.
everyone in their normal positions.
Congratulations.
In the regular season. If this were a regular season game or a playoff game, Stretch would not be the interim head coach. Someone else would be.
I will be going on 10 years.
This one, say, hey, you guys operate the way you need to.
Here, once next summer arrives.
I want all my coaches in their proper places.
Best thing pregame being down there on the field was seeing how excited all the other assistant coaches and players were.
All right, here we go. Single back formation. Ball is at the 9-yard line. First down and 10. 11:22 to play here in the half. And that's no gain on that play by Hill.
Anywhere taken down immediately by Duke Shelley.
All right, do have to mute it as they go to some copyright music. Raiders Nation for life. Hey, that's what's up, Paul.
Team by Dylan Radins, the second-round pick out of North Dakota State, and Kendall Lamb, the free agent from
Cleveland. All right, here we go.
Gets into the end zone.
And here is a
Hill again.
Loss of a yard by Hill.
That's Joel Iebunier.
Iebunier with that tackle makes it third down and 11.
Weeks. It's almost like Sargent is the only running back that can really get
appreciate that, Sarita Pope.
And I think Brian Hill's wondering, can I get just
Welcome
a
to
hold
the
or two
fam.
like that? He's not even getting started in the backfield before he's being met by a defender.
All right, here we go. Third down and 11.
Woodside.
And
Keeping
Woodside's going to
himself.
take off. And he picks up
And
the first
spins
down.
out to the 20-yard line for the first
Down
down.
at the 20.
His recognition right there was strong because he saw it so early and decided right there, how about even getting 10 yards downfield where you can't throw the football, but you're still throwing the pump fake. And it's amazing how many defenders still go for that, even knowing he's past the line of scrimmage. As an ex-defensive back, Dan, it's almost impossible not to react to it. You see it,
All
you
right,
see
here
the
we go.
fake.
1st and 10,
Good
ball
job
at
by
the
Logan
20.
Woodside picking up the first down.
And there's a
Hill,
flag.
but flag's flying again, and there was that hole finally for Hill. He's like, oh man, here's the flag.
False start. Number 69, offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Oh, my God.
Carl Shevers,
All right, full
our
start.
referee in this one. So 1st and 15. Let's
Shout out
see
to
what
the
Downing
U.S.
draws
troops.
up
Hey,
here.
absolutely.
You know, if you're Todd Downing, you have to look at this as a monster opportunity. After the last 2 offensive coordinators have moved on to become
Got a
head
Nick
coaches
Bosa
after
jersey.
1 year
Hey,
and
that's
just 2
what's
years
up.
for Arthur Smith.
Yeah, and one of them, the offense wasn't even humming that well. That's Matt LaFleur.
All
But he
right,
built
here
up
we
his
go.
reputation
That
so strong
is
before that was overlooked
back
a
at
little
the
bit,
20.
and his offense is humming pretty well
Got
in
it.
Green Bay.
The original
But Arthur
line
Smith,
of
that offense
scrimmage.
was really taking off. That's why he got the opportunity
Brings
in
up
Atlanta.
2nd down and 10.
Todd Downing, yeah, people are going to say it's a ready-made offense, but every offense changes personality every single year. How defenses play you, how you have to adjust, who you have to lean on. We know that Derrick Henry.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10.
People stack the line.
Just
of
under
scrimmage.
8.5 to play
Montana
here
Hill's
in the
more than
half.
capable of throwing them out of it. Julio Jones, A.J.
Ball's
Brown,
at the 20.
Anthony
Got to get it
Firkser.
to the 30 for the
He's got
first
people
down.
that think get Josh Reynolds going. As a
Woodside
third
out the
receiver. Look
shotgun.
out.
33 touchdown passes last year for Ryan Tannehill. Quick pass.
And that's Batson. He's going to
Kinsey,
lose a yard
who's
on
wrapped
that
up
play.
behind the line of scrimmage by Trey Roberson.
Robertson with the tackle.
That's an excellent play by Roberson in the open field, because what you're counting on is your little shifty scat back, slot back receiver making a catch, one move, and now you're gaining extra yardage. Roberson didn't give him that opportunity.
Why you out of here, Pogue?
So 3rd and 11 coming up. Last time Woodside tucked it and ran, picked up the first down.
And gained them a little space. Remember, they were in the
All right, here
shadow
we
of
go.
their own end zone.
At
A
the
second
19.
first down here would do wonders for their defense in trying to flip field position.
Shotgun
even if
by
they have to punt on the
Woodside.
next series.
Woodside
Woodside
pressure.
throws. That's an interception.
It's Roberson
And that
again
is a
in the
touchdown,
for the
Chicago.
touchdown. And the pressure coming from Travis Gibson. First big mistake of the game for Woodside.
And how many times have you mentioned number 99 in white already tonight, Dan Helly? Travis Gibson has
That
been
is a
monster getting
touchdown
into
by the
backfield.
Chicago
Now, that
Bears
play
on a
beat
pick
number
6.
69, Christian DeLauro, offensive tackle, just beat him off the edge, got to Woodside, affected the throw.
That's Roberson.
Roberson gathered it in gratefully and waltzed into the end zone.
Tennessee has outscored their opponents coming into this game 57-6.
All right, here
That's
comes
the first
ensuing
touchdown
kick.
that's been scored against the Titans this year. Obviously not against the defense.
And
but
the
first
extra point is
touchdown
up,
they've allowed
and
this
it
season.
is
Santos
good.
ties things up.
And we're tied
at
at
7 apiece.
7
So
with
this quarterback battle
7:22
between Logan Woodside
play
and
in the
Matt
first
Barkley.
half. Hey, there's a reason why the NFL teams play their corners. Trox, what you do, if cars go 0-17? They're not going 0-17, so I ain't got to worry about it. And the Detroit Lions already went 0-16, so, hey, if they go 0-17, it is what it is. I'm used to it. And I know that the Steelers ain't going to go 0-17 either, so I ain't got to really worry about 0-17. Now, the team that does got to worry about it is the Houston Texans. I know that they're on this win streak in preseason, but hey, Detroit Lions went 4-0 in preseason, then turned around, went 0-16 in 2008. So you got to take preseason with a grain of salt. Yeah, the Browns did that as well, went 0-16. Yeah, I remember that 08 season, bro. All in all, I was impressed. I was happy with the preseason for the Steelers. I just can't wait to see the team at full strength playing their starters.
Go to the bench and
all right, here we
stew on that a
go.
while. Matt Barkley comes
First
bouncing
down,
off the bench
or
now,
here
hoping
comes
to
the onside kick
capitalize.
following
But I
the
really
field
think
goal,
coaches
or
were
the extra
watching the tape.
point.
I don't think Logan Woodside's going to get downgraded, even though he threw that
And
interception.
going to be a
You can see
touchback.
that large
Ball's going to be
exhale
at
as
the
he's sitting on the
25-yard line.
bench.
First
He
down
certainly
and
knows
10 at the
exactly what you
25.
just explained to our viewing audience,
7:22
but
to play here in the
Still an
second
interception.
quarter.
Everybody's looking at it.
We're
Do the
tied,
numbers tell the tale?
7-7.
That's why coaches watch the tape to understand what the numbers
Tennessee
are
with the
saying
football.
to them.
Barkley's going
Now
out
here
there.
comes Matt Barkley. Can he settle in now and be the Matt Barkley we saw in Tampa? The one we saw to start this game, I thought he was a little tight. I thought he was forcing too many passes in the early going.
Barkley came into this game with 3 touchdown passes and a passer rating of 130. So far, Barkley just 2 of 5 for 12 yards and a passer rating of 8.
And they had to stop the game a little bit. Marcus Johnson had to come off the field. He was limping a little bit, the wide receiver, number 88.
All right, here we go.
There's the fullback, Torrey Carter.
Got a man in
Sargent.
motion.
In at halfback in the I formation. Finds
Here's
a
a
crease.
good gain.
And picks up 8.
That is Sargent.
Mekhi Sargent, all he does is carry the football, gain yardage, and leave a positive impression. And while he does that,
There's
Corey
going 11
Curtis,
and 6.
these coaches still have to evaluate the quarterbacks. I was just talking about Logan Woodside's
What's up,
interception.
Trevor
I don't
Phillip?
think he gets downgraded for that.
Ken
When
Lamb,
you're around
how's
this
it going?
team a lot, how do you see this evaluation going?
Well, I agree with you. I think it's tough to put that on Logan unless you want him to slide up.
All
in
right,
the
here we
pocket
go,
a
single
little
back
bit, but it's tough to
formation.
feel that pressure from the backside.
Got
But
Batson
look,
in
this is
motion.
the biggest
Here's
game
the
you can
handoff.
argue that Logan Woodside has played with for the
And
Tennessee
that's going to be a
Titans.
gain of a
There was
yard.
no preseason last year, and then last year there wasn't a lot of competition for him to be the backup quarterback. So this year, they brought in competition twice. First DeShone Kizer, and now Matt Barkley. And look, when Tuesday comes around and we've got to be down to 53, I think only one of these guys is going to be here. So he knows exactly what's on the line tonight. And so does Barkley, like you said. He wants to be playing football this season.
Right,
It's
here we
going to be
go.
interesting
Got
to
a
see
yard
because
to
Mike
go.
Vrabel values touchdowns, but he also values running a clean operation.
Single back.
Blasting
Here's the
game
handoff.
on 3rd and 1.
Close, going to be very close. He's running right down the line.
Yeah,
He
that's
may get it.
blasting
But I
game.
see where the mark is by the official. Yeah, it's a first down.
And they're going to move those sticks.
Right on
First
that
down,
yellow
Tennessee.
And Blasting Game was a lead runner at
What's up, Brody
Vanderbilt
Bruce?
before, was it Vaughn?
I
Keyshawn
think so.
Vaughn.
That's
It was
right.
Tampa Bay came to town, took
I
over
think
as the
Bru-
lead
I
runner.
think so
and
too,
Blasting Game
Brody.
remade himself into
If they
a
start
big-time
off
fullback.
bad,
Kind
they
of
could get
Lorenzo
canned
Neal,
relatively
Lorenzo Neal
quick.
light here in Tennessee Titan land. Remember Lorenzo Neal carving
All right, here we
holes
go. First
for
and
the
10.
immortal Eddie George.
Lorenzo Neal blocked for some of the best running backs in the game, including
and here's the throw that's caught by
there's
Batson.
Mason Kinsey, who has been so effective in the preseason, picking up a
I'm
first
sorry,
down
that's
from Matt
Kinsey.
Barkley in this Titans offense.
And how about Mason Kinsey saying, you know something, I don't need to wait to third down to make a big catch. How about on first down? Give it to me. Young man out of Berry College, good route, gets to the outside, runs away from Duke Shelley, number 20, and picks up a nice yardage before he's finally tackled out of bounds by Thomas Graham Jr.
Kinsey coming in as the leading receiver for the Titans in the preseason with 10 catches and a touchdown.
All right, here we go. Single back
He's battling
formation.
for probably that last receiving spot.
Here's
6,
a
7,
handoff.
depending on how
That
many they
Sargent
decide
got
to
it to
do. Sargent
midfield.
picks up 3. And he's
Ball
one of
is
those
at the
guys
50
that, you know, they never really got
by
Adam
Mekhi
Humphries
Sargent.
going because of injuries,
Yeah.
and Kinsey's somebody who functions very well out of that slot position.
So they have Josh Reynolds, who operates out of the slot position, the free agent signee from the Los Angeles Rams. Marcus Johnson's had a nice training camp, but the injuries have kept him from playing much during games. Boy, they've got some decisions to make, don't they? That is a crowded
All
room.
right, second
on the
down
perimeter.
and 7.
And then you have Racy McMath, who's such a good gunner, who is now on that COVID protocol list. Brian
And I
Hill with
believe
his
that's
best run of the
Hill,
game.
the ball
Nick
carrier.
Westbrook Akina, who just shows up and makes plays.
And it
whether
was
special
Hill.
teams, catching
Good
the
gain on
football.
that play.
He's the guy that always seems to get overlooked because Des Fitzpatrick is here now and McMath, both of them draft picks. But I think Westbrook
Third down
Akina
and
has made
3.
a nice case for himself in the preseason as well. He will be a
3:45
heavy
to play in the first half.
33 total plays so far for Tennessee to just 14 for Chicago. 3rd and 3 now for Barkley.
All
Looks
right,
like
here
they're
we
gonna bring
go.
pressure at him.
Out the shotgun.
I think you're
Here's
right.
Barkley,
Russian
throws.
five.
That's going to be a first
He
down.
finds Fred
Still on his
Brown.
feet.
Flag
Flags
down.
down. And that is
That's
Brown.
thrown from the middle of the field, too, thrown by the back judge, Matt Edwards. Barkley recognized the pressure, found the guy open, and hit him.
Pass interference. Number 89, offense, 10-yard penalty, replay third down.
Maybe that's why it was so open.
Yeah, so the 20-yard
All right,
gain
that
comes
is
back.
Hudson
Penalty called on Tommy Hudson.
with the offensive foul.
He's known as a big-time blocker. They just don't want you
Offensive
blocking
pass
people when you're throwing the ball
interference.
downfield.
That doesn't work.
While you're running a route, ostensibly.
Brings up 3rd down and 13. Ball at
If
the
he's back there
Tennessee
in pass protection,
44-yard
that's one
line.
thing, but going downfield, don't block him downfield, Tommy. Just go catch it.
3rd and 13.
Haven't seen a screen from him so far tonight. We saw that in evidence a few times earlier this season during the preseason run.
Pressure coming off the edge. That's Blasingame.
Blasingame.
3rd and 13.
Crosses the 50,
Turn
got
on
the first
wheels.
down to the 30,
Blasingame
20,
from Vanderbilt
10,
inside the 10-yard
and
line.
inside the 10-yard line. Blasingame with a huge gain.
And you brought it up
Sorry,
earlier.
Trox, I'll
Former
let your
tailback
sports
turns
chat to
himself
go
into
very
a
off
fullback.
topic.
You saw the wheels.
Just talked about not running screens, and there it is. Right in the perfect spot, 3rd and 13. And Blasingame, not normally known as the guy you would run the screen game with, known as a blocker, able to get it to him, turns it into a big-time play. Matt Barkley loving what he sees. Now he wants to cap this drive off by ending up in the end zone.
All right, here we go.
49-yard
First
gain
and
for
10.
Blasingame. The Titans in the Pinnacle scoring zone. Pinnacle
Ball is
Financial
at the
Partners.
6-yard
Play hard,
line.
bank easy, member FDIC.
6 yards to pay dirt. And got it down.
And that's
Across the
Sargent
5,
guiding
down at
ahead
the
for
4.
3. Mario Edwards on the stop for the Bears. And we are at the 2-minute warning. Todd
All
Downing
right,
gonna be
2
looking at
minutes.
2
2 minutes
and goal
remaining.
coming up.
That was Blasingame, a
Huge
50-yard gain. That was way too easy. Thought he was out of football. He's been on like 7 teams, I think. Yeah, Matt Barkley, I'm surprised he's still in the NFL. Having mac and cheese for dinner from Noodles and Company. Hey, that's what's up. Not a bad run for a 900-pound fullback. Love when big guys get some yards or touchdowns. Oh, absolutely. My favorite is when you get offensive linemen. Offensive linemen that get touchdowns and break off huge yard gains and stuff like that. I love seeing that. That's why one of my favorite players was, what do you call it? Oh, my goodness. I forgot his name. What in the world? Hold on a second. What is his name? James Harrison. How can I forget that name? James Harrison of the Pittsburgh Steelers used to always get those pick sixes out of nowhere and get these long runs, and I'm just like, holy smokes. Yeah, Mike Allstott was a freak of nature.
Inspired Change showcases how NFL players, clubs, and the league are joining together to ensure that access to opportunity is a reality for
absolutely.
all.
That's definitely a brain fart.
Second and
Here
goal.
is Sargent.
We'll give him
He's going to gain a
1.5
yard on that play.
He was scattered, smothered, and covered by this Bears front seven. Christian Jones, one of the first ones there.
Sounds like you had breakfast at a certain place today.
Yeah, Christian, okay?
Hey, you're in the South. You got to visit Waffle House every now and then, huh?
I understood that terminology.
I'll bet you did.
Yeah, I resemble it way too much.
Tom Brady used to throw
Many of
touchdowns to
experiences
offensive
there in our
linemen.
college days, Charles.
Hey, there's no locks on the door there. There's no need.
Hey,
It's 24/7,
always open.
365.
Always open.
I was a little surprised there that I thought they might go play action, give Matt Barkley a chance to throw the football there. Oftentimes in this goal line
absolutely,
situation, second down.
Every team
you
got a
should play
bad year
action
every now
down,
and again.
because now you're trying to set yourself up.
You know,
more
even
than
for
likely
championship
throwing the
contender
football
teams,
in this
if
situation.
you don't win the championship, that's a bad year.
Torrey Carter at fullback, Mekhi Sargent at tailback for the Titans, third and
All
goal.
right, here we go. Barkley's going to throw,
the end zone.
and that's incomplete.
Broken up by Joel Iebunier. And so
All right,
now
number
fourth
45
down
broke
coming
that
up
play up.
for the Titans.
Good coverage, third down, understood. Play action not really in play. Likely to throw the football.
And the crazy thing is,
Iebunier
the man should have caught
gets into the
that.
coverage, gets into the passing lane, gets an arm up, doesn't give him a chance to come down with the football.
And you could see Todd
All right, here
Downing
comes
not pleased at all with that
A
outcome.
field goal by
Sam
Sam
Ficken.
Ficken.
On for his first field goal attempt.
Field
of the
goal
game, and
is
it
up.
good.
Field goal
Ficken's had a
is
nice preseason
good.
Wednesday kicking job. Remember
10-7.
that 58-yard field goal made earlier in the preseason, the longest preseason field goal of the Titans era. Look at the numbers inside the red zone. Couple of picks, not
Two
good. Get
interceptions, a
field
touchdown,
goal
and a field goal
as well.
here in this ball
We
game.
spent so much time, and rightfully so, talking about different position battles, the quarterback situation. But Shane Bowen, the new defensive
just
coordinator,
me?
his defense almost doesn't matter what happens the rest of the way in this game, Dan. Their attempt to make strides, to get better on third downs, to do the things that they wanted to do to get more cohesive. I'd have to say the preseason's been a smashing success in making strides in that area.
Hey,
Their defense
anytime
has
you got Tom
yet
Brady,
to
there's
allow a
always a
touchdown
chance
the
to
entire
repeat.
preseason. Just 6 points coming into the game against Atlanta. The Falcons only had 6
here we
first
go.
downs
Got a
in
minute
that first
47
game,
left here in the
against Tampa
second
Bay,
quarter.
They had 3 sacks and forced 3 turnovers. You talked about the third
Chicago
down
just under
conversions,
2.
and keep in mind, there's only a
See
handful
what
of
they're gonna
starters that have been
do
playing on the defensive side of the ball this entire
with the
preseason.
ball down
They
by
had the good
3.
joint practices with Tampa Bay. That helped going against the Super Bowl champs and Tom Brady. I
Here's
think what Shane
Figgins.
Bowen and his staff really wanted to do in this preseason, find out what they were really good at doing and hone
Kick
it
is
to a fine
up.
edge. And I think that they're getting those answers so far.
And we're going to have a
in these 3
return to the
games.
5, to the 10, 15, 20.
Herbert
And down at
out
the
past
22-yard line.
22-yard line before he's wrapped up by Breon Borders. There's a look at Shane Bowen, outside linebackers coach last year, given the defensive coordinator title, as we've talked about a lot this year. He said it's improved the communication. I don't have to worry about my own position group. I can build relationships with the players, which was more difficult to do last year because I was trying to do my own thing with the outside linebackers.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 22. A minute 43 left in this half.
This Tennessee defense in the preseason so far.
Here's a handoff to Herbert.
Nice contact in
And
the
Herbert's
backfield.
going to
Caleb
wisely
Farley
run it out of
forcing
bounds.
Herbert out of bounds.
Good to see Farley out there. They told us he'd be on a little bit of a pitch count, about 20 plays, 16 snaps last week against Tampa. Corey Curtis, you heard Dan Hellie talk about Shane Bowen. You described the move earlier this year in the preseason about him taking over as the DC. But he was the defensive play caller last year as well, correct?
He was the defensive play caller, but I think there's a
All right,
big
here we
difference
go.
between that and being the guy. At least that's what he has said to us repeatedly.
Here's Fields,
knowing
got it
that
for a
he's
first
the guy,
down.
and the guys knowing that he's the guy. And as he said, they know where the buck stops on defense. I talked to him before the game, and I just said, you look like you're having fun. And he just smiled at me and said, guys are playing hard. That makes it easy.
All right, here's Fields. And Herbert's going to drop it.
Unable to hold on. And I think that's
He had
very
some Butterfingers.
apropos what Corey said, because every time I see Shane, I have the same thought. He's always in a good mood. And listen, nothing not to be in a good mood about. If you're him, the way your defense has been playing so far, knowing how many guys haven't played.
But there is a weight off your shoulder where you know
Hey, I
the
appreciate
responsibility
that,
is all
Brody.
yours, and you get to
Be
embrace
careful,
that role.
though.
He may have been the play caller last year, but still was coaching a position. And many people were wondering, is Mike Vrabel running
here's
the
Justin
defense?
Fields.
Is
Justin
he running it?
Fields.
So the
He's
defensive
gonna
attention
tuck
may have
it
been
and
split a
run.
little bit. This year, coalesced right into one
Steps
spot.
out of bounds.
They're all looking at Shane Bowen.
Going to bring up 3rd down and manageable.
Yeah, here.
I do have to mute it as they go to some copywritten music.
Signed that week.
All right, here we
Really
go.
played an
3rd down
excellent
and
game,
4.
safety.
Ball is at the 38-yard line. Got to get it to the 42.
Let's see how active they are here on 3rd and 4.
Here's Justin Fields.
Fields.
He's going to throw.
Deep over
and
the
that's
middle.
incomplete.
Pass broken up by Farley, but flags.
That's
flying
Horsted.
everywhere.
Flags on the play.
They had a few officials
Paul
that determined the
Fox.
same thing. That
Welcome
Matthias
to the
Farley got into the body
prospects.
of the intended
Appreciate
receiver.
that,
Horsted,
brother.
87,
It was.
got into his body before the ball got there.
Pass interference. Number 21, defense, automatic. First down.
All right, that's an automatic
Look,
first
when
down.
Shane Bowen is coaching, and you're looking at all the other coaches on defense, right? Doesn't matter who they are. Scott Booker, the safeties coach. Ryan Crow, outside linebackers. Jim Hazlitt, inside
Sorry
linebackers.
it took so long, bro.
Anthony
Hey, I
Midget,
appreciate
DBs,
it, though,
Terrell
Paul.
Williams, defensive line. All they're saying is challenge everything. Contest everything.
All right, here we
You're going to
go.
get a penalty or two if you're going to do that downfield against receivers.
First down from the 42. Fields working with 4 wide
Here's
receivers.
Justin Fields. He's going to throw. That's caught.
Out and complete. And Rodney
got it.
Adams was
That's
absolutely
Adams, and there's another
slammed
flag on the
down.
play.
Breon
Might be on Borders.
Flag down after that one.
Yeah, they're going to get him for excessive on the tackle. You would have gotten away with this up until a couple of years ago, but what they're trying to do.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Number 39, defense. 15 yards will be out until the end of the play.
Holy
And the crowd's not
smokes.
going to like it because that was a strong, aggressive play
That
by Borders.
is a
but the last couple of years, the
huge
league has wanted to
penalty.
take that WWE suplex play out of the game. Where you
As
lift
a-
him up, go
Man,
belly to
that is
back,
huge.
and put him on the deck. People don't want to see that in the game anymore. That flag's almost automatic now, even though the fans
All
are still
right,
getting used
they
to
are
Understand the flag.
near the
Rodney
red
Adams
zone.
still fighting for yardage. As
They're at
Borders
the
tries
20.
to take him down. That's a tough play for a defensive
the
back.
10-yard line is
Absolutely
the
They just
first
wanna
down
make sure
marker.
You're not getting that lift in and then the slam.
Here comes Herbert back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Justin Fields
Flushed out of the pocket.
is going to throw.
Throws into the end zone.
And that
it's
is a
caught.
touchdown.
Horsted.
Horsted.
For the Bears.
Matt
And
Nagy was having a
Chicago
night where obviously
takes
as the head coach of the Bears, he
lead.
wants Justin Fields to do well, but he doesn't want him to do
13-10.
too well.
And a chance
This
for
play
one
was
more.
created, and this is why Justin Fields was so highly touted and sought. The ability to extend a play, move out of the pocket, and be accurate throwing the football downfield. He did all of those things on that play to create that touchdown for Chicago. Another reason the Bears fans clamoring to see number 1 take the ball on opening day.
All right, here comes the extra point.
Santos on to attempt the
Kick
extra
is up,
point,
and the kick
former
is
Titans
good.
boots it through.
14-10,
78-yard
52
drive in
seconds.
just 55 seconds, aided by a couple of penalties
It's
on this
52
Titans
seconds,
defense.
my
We
sir.
were talking about the D and how well they have played.
All right, do have to mute it as I go to copyright music. All right, come on.
They
All
have
right,
to
here we
love
go.
what they're
We
seeing.
got 52
Does it
seconds
guarantee them a
left.
thing come September 12th against the Arizona Cardinals, Dan Hellie? Absolutely
no, it
not.
does not.
But you and I both know Corey Curtis has been around this team. Corey, the confidence level has to continue to rise for this defense, especially after what they did last year.
Yeah, it's really been shocking about
Hey, that's all facts,
how
Jorge.
up and how confident this group has been. And when I've asked guys where it comes from, they simply say from the work every day, that what they're doing on the practice field turning into work that's being done on the game
Hey,
field.
we
And we
hit
talked
100
about
likes.
all those turnovers
Appreciate
tonight.
that.
One of the first times we haven't seen them produce a turnover so far, so we'll have to see if they can do that in the second half. But they're definitely
And
enjoying
here we
the
go to the
profits
5 to the
of
10, 15.
newfound confidence
And
in the
down
defensive
at the
backfield.
20.
Cam Batson
That was Batson.
tripped up at the 20-yard line. So looking at 48 seconds to go here in the half. Logan Woodside back in at quarterback for the Titans.
In normal situations, you might just go ahead and pack it in and go into the half, but I can't imagine that Todd Downing, with the blessing of John Stryker tonight, doesn't turn Logan Woodside loose and see if he can get something done with 48 seconds on the clock.
All right, here we go. 48 seconds
All
left.
3 timeouts
Woodside out the
left
shotgun.
for the Titans, keeping it
Here's
on the ground
Sargent.
to Sargent, nothing going.
Sergeant gain of
Sargent.
2 on that play.
Is
Got it
Stretch
to
going
22.
conservative on me here?
It looks like it.
What's going on? Air it out, Stretch.
Hey, I appreciate that, Stanley.
Here's a look at Stryker. 31 years old.
And he's getting advice from the official, telling him you don't need another snap if you want to just go ahead and take it to the house. And it looks like that's what Stretch is elected to do. Good
All
first
right,
half. for
They
both
are
of these
going to the
teams.
first half. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to
Clock
have a
is winding
relatively
down.
good
Needless to
season.
say,
What I want to see by the
Most
Detroit
camera
Lions
time
this year,
Stryker's seen probably
real
since
talk,
he played in high
just
school
get
basketball
better.
back in the day against Kyle Rudolph. Said they still remain friends and talk.
I'm going to the press conference afterwards.
you know,
I'm going
show
to ask,
that you're,
well, 48
that you're
seconds,
willing
you'll
to
let
be
him in?
here. All right, that's going to do it for the first half. You know, just show me that you want to be here. You know, because once we know who wants to be here, you got $90 million this offseason and 10 to 14 draft picks. So I'm okay. What's up, NFL Will32 says, let's go Bears. But I am going to take a quick halftime break. As soon as the game comes back, I will be back with the start of the second half with bring back in the audio as well. What's up, Cole? What's going on, E? Hey, E, your boy grabbed some grub and your boy passed out. But with that being said, enjoy some music by my brother-in-law.
This is LP. This is LP. This a LP.
All right, we are back. Manuel says, do you ever cover UFC events? I do. All right, hold on a second. Trox, pick 10. So at least you got back-to-back picks. Okay, I forgot which site is it on. Was it on ESPN? All right, so your boy is going to be drafting. Okay, it's on ESPN. Okay, appreciate that, Blaze. So your boy is going to be drafting while he's covering this game. Woo! All right. Motor City Avengers. Let's go. I love being part of the Mod Squad family. Hey, I appreciate that, Andrew. Yeah, you've been rocking with me for almost, all 3 years that I've been doing YouTube? Trox is busy tonight? Absolutely. Hey, if we ain't busy, we ain't doing things right. And I'll let you guys know who I draft while I draft. All right, we got the second half coming up after this. He had a nap, he's good.
Got him!
What's up, Paige? Paige Stevens? We got literally like right after this. They're gonna go to the start of the second half. Yes, I've been with you for 3 years, Trox. Big Ohio State fan. I want Fields to do Ohio State well, and I expect him to. Hey, what's going on, fantasy football trainer? Hey, I'll tell you what, Ohio State still looks like a powerhouse, even losing all the players that they've lost in the draft. I'm like, how in the heck do you guys have such a good squad? You'd think eventually, some guys would be like, okay, well, hey, they're going to be losing some guys. Nope, Ohio State still one of those powerhouses. But that just shows testament of your guys' program. That's coming from a Michigan Wolverine fan. What's up, Shakia? Says Tennessee Titans is going to win this. Buckeyes versus Ducks, can't wait. I do not know. Ohio State being on par with Alabama. Absolutely. And that's good for them, you know? Hey, Paul, what's going on, brother?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Paul is in the building. Shout out to you and the fam.
Interaction
All
with every,
right,
interaction
here
with
we
every
go.
Position, every player.
Here comes the
because
second
they're all
half.
running through the special teams units.
Here's Herbert at the 6, out past.
Got it to the 20.
20. Nice little jump step.
Down
Good return by
inside
the
the
rookie.
30. Believe they're going to mark it at either the 30 or 31-yard line.
So
Welcome
see
back,
who comes
Cameron.
out at quarterback here for
How's it going, Cameron Dunn? What's up, Ty
Chicago.
Cook?
It is Nick Foles in the ball game.
Marcus, what's going
Super
on?
Bowl MVP Justin Fields going to call it a night. And at some point, we will be seeing him out there again.
And we're starting to see some quarterback movement around the
Love
league.
being
How
part
about
of the Trox
trade
fam.
today?
Hey, appreciate that,
Jacksonville,
Pereza.
Gardner Minshew going for
All
a
right, here we go.
sixth-round
Ball's
pick
at the
to Philadelphia.
31.
I saw them last night. Philadelphia used Joe Flacco and Nick Mullins.
And here's
Flacco
Nick
played
Foles.
much better than Mullins did. I just wonder if you're getting
Got
Gardner
it to the
Minshew, are you gonna give
39-yard
Joe
line. Going to
Flacco
be
a
2
round?
yards short of first
You know,
down.
to be the backup to Jalen Hurts. And what's really interesting is Gardner Minshew's not conceding to anyone. He's coming over with the idea that I'm going to beat out Jalen Hurts. This isn't a nurturing role for him to try and help out the young quarterback from Alabama and Oklahoma.
That's a good point.
How about them
Certainly
Cowboys?
they're hoping Jalen
Hey,
Hurts
they're
can
looking
be the
good
future
this
there
year.
in Philadelphia, but the jury is still out.
And Nick Foles could be in
All right,
play.
here we go.
With a
2
contender
yards
somewhere
to go.
that needs a
Second
two.
down
But
and
folks,
2.
It won't be Indianapolis if Carson Wentz is there. There's no way
Here's
the
Nick
Colts are making
Foles.
that move.
Here's the
I've heard a
handoff.
lot of people talking about
And that's
that. and
Herbert.
from the
Going to be a
jump,
no-gainer
I did not
on
see
that
that
play.
being a possibility. Why on earth
Can't be a possibility.
would you create the same situation
Bring
you
up
had
third
in
down and
I
Philadelphia?
can hear people
2.
now. Well, you got to be tough to
Hey,
do this.
appreciate
Look,
that,
he's been
Oscar.
through it. He's seen that. The commitment of the Colts was to Carson Wentz to try and get him right. You don't get him right, bringing in the biggest ghost in his career and putting him in the same room with him again. It's not going to happen.
Carson Wentz, of course, trying to come back from foot surgery. Jacob Eason now firmly entrenched as the backup quarterback after Sam Ehlinger hurts his knee. So there's a chance you could see Jacob Eason in the opener.
Yeah, I will say this. They need Carson Wentz
All
to
right,
be
here we
that
go.
quarterback
Third down
for them
and
to reach
2.
the heights they want to reach.
Out the shotgun, Nick
Third
Foles
two.
throws at the
Foles
first
fires
down.
over the middle to Coulter again.
Caleb Farley on the coverage, getting some of those 20 plays in that they had described that he would get tonight as he continues to knock off the rust. Back surgery in the offseason. Remember, he had an ACL while he was at Virginia Tech. He's played 1 full season of college football before
Got him.
coming into the NFL, and he's a converted receiver. The more reps he gets, the more work he gets, the better he will be.
All right, here we
But I
go.
think his talent and potential, limitless.
First and 10 at the 48. And
All right.
good work
And
trying to
about
make
a
something
gain of a
out
yard.
nothing.
That is
Tennessee
Herbert.
defense was there, led by John Simon.
Yeah, and actually John Simon will look at the tape later and say that should have been stopped right on the spot. He let him slither away a little bit. Breon Body Calhoun coming on the blitz off of the edge. Also there, that play should have been stoned right in the backfield. They gave up didn't give up much.
All right, here we
more
go.
than they
Second down
probably
and
should have.
9. 12-25.
53 tackles last year in New England. Signed a 1-year, $1 million deal. Second and 9 coming up, did John Simon.
And here we go. Get across the 50.
That one complete to
That's Johnson.
John Vay Johnson. Teammate of Logan Woodside's at Toledo.
What's up,
They put up
Jose?
some big numbers back in the day.
Yeah, they'll be able to dap it up a little bit after the ball game as they
Yeah, I need to watch
head to their
church on the
respective
phone.
locker rooms. At least they'll be
Okay,
able to
Jose,
wave to each
appreciate
other
that,
across
brother.
the field. But a good reaction there by Breon Borders, number 39, another player who people keep bringing guys in to challenge him, and he keeps producing. Another guy, he may be the 4th or the 5th cornerback, but I think he'll be hard to let go.
All right, here we go. Third down and 5. Got a man in
See
motion.
if the Titans bring pressure here on 3rd and 5, and they do.
And
gets rid
that's
of it
caught.
quickly,
That's
and that was
Johnson for a
complete to
first
Johnson.
down.
Picks up the first down for the Bears. Just got word that Mekhi Sargent headed into the medical tent on the Tennessee sideline. We'll see what Corey can dig up on that
Sargent
situation.
going to the blue
Hope that
tent.
young man's okay. What an impressive preseason.
Prayers up to Sargent.
Giving himself every
Hate to
chance to
see
try
injuries.
and make this Titans team against odds. That when this whole thing started, did you have anyone that you thought that you met that said, okay, Mekhi Sargent, keep an eye on him. He may very well make this team. The answer would be no. Give him a ton of credit.
All right, here we go. Single back
From the
formation.
36,
Here's play
pressure
action.
coming for Foles. Gets it
And
off.
that's Herbert. Got across the 30. Got maybe the first down.
Herbert picks up 10.
Herbert. Man, Herbert's been playing well all preseason.
Dan. I mean, they're throwing some different things at him, and he's just handling the pressure, knows where to go with the ball. Good release. Nice touch there to get it over the line to linebackers to Herbert. Another nice pickup. Same thing you did with John Bay Johnson.
Down and 10.
Run that crossing route.
10:50 left to play in the third.
Drop against the pressure and used his big arm to get it to him.
All right, here we go. First and 10. Ball is at the 30 or at the 26-yard line.
Pass from Foles.
Here
Das
is
Newsom makes a man miss inside the 10-yard line, down to the 6 before he's dragged down.
Newsom with that first down.
You see Newsom came out of North Carolina with Diami Brown, two excellent receivers, and made a Titan miss in the open field. Had a chance to get him down there.
All right, here we go.
Slippery.
First and goal.
Good cut, and then got vertical, straight up field to gain the extra yardage.
Got a first and goal. Ball is at the 7-yard line.
First and goal from the 7.
Here's Johnson in motion.
Herbert.
Here's Herbert. Wheel still
Stopped
turning.
after
Got
a
a
gain of 1.
gain of a yard.
Big bodies coming on the field now for the Titans. Woodrow Hamilton, 78. Anthony Rush off of the COVID list, number 95. Both of them have been really good in the preseason, have made impressions on the coaching staff. Here's a great chance to make another impression if Chicago wants to run the football. Can those two stuff the run?
Yes, I'll be live for the
Keep the Bears out of the end
Jaguars-Cowboys
zone.
game.
See if they choose to throw it here on
Here's
second
Johnson
down.
in
Foles
motion.
perfect so far.
Herbert
6 for
is in the
6 on night.
backfield. Shotgun formation. Got another man in motion. Here's Nick
He
Foles,
rushes 5, Foles into
throws,
the end zone,
and
touchdown.
that is a touchdown.
There is a flag down.
Oh, wait, there is a flag.
Holding. Number 56, defense.
Oh, that's on the
The
defense.
penalties decline. Result of the play, touchdown.
Holding call.
All right, Horsted with that touchdown.
This is Nick Foles knows where he wants to go with the ball because of pre-snap reads and what he determines the defense to be. And a good route by Horsted off the line of scrimmage to beat Matthias
All
Farley
right, here we
21
go.
into the end zone.
9:01 to play here in the third
10 plays,
quarter.
69
20 to
yards,
10.
eating up almost
Here comes
6
the
minutes
extra
of
point.
time. Brian
And
Johnson
the kick is up, and it
for the extra
is
point
good.
for the Bears.
21-10.
to 10. Nick Foles.
Holy smokes. Yes, Cameron, I am a Steelers fan. But I'm a diehard football fan first and foremost. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. We got 9.5. 9.5 minutes till your boy is drafting. Woo! What's up, Chief Adam? Chalmers says, go Bears. Trox, speaking of kickers, who the heck is going to be the Lions? Hey, that's a good one for you. Hey. I think it is going to be Bullock, Randy Bullock. We also do have Zane Gonzalez. I can't get away from that man. I want to. But, yikes. That's all I got to say. Yikes. This is like when Jason Hansen retired on us. It's like, oh, my God. What's up, Elisa and Gabriel? Says Robbie Gold. Hey, he was one of the best kickers in Chicago Bears history. Zane loves you, Trox. I swear he must.
Extra days, cut down is
Right,
on Tuesday. So, we'll get back and watch his tape.
What's
We've
up,
got
Crow?
meetings with our scouts, meetings with our coaches, as we start to try to trim this thing down
What's up, LeBron?
by 3 o'clock
Here's
our time on
Batson.
Tuesday.
It's going to go down near the
position
20.
Groups that when I look down at the roster are going to be a lot of tough decisions.
Lisa and Gabriel says a 49ers fan.
Now, as you go into your 5th year,
You might win the Super Bowl, says Cameron Dunn.
that are going to make other rosters. Obviously, a luxury. What's the toughest position group or two that you feel
All
like
right, here we
you're
go.
going to have a decision to make?
This is the voice
I
of
think
John
that
Robinson.
This is, a really competitive group. It's a really competitive 90-man team, and this receiver group's going
Ball's
to be
at
a
the
tough
20,
one to work
first and
through.
10.
Defensive line's going to be a tough one to work
Single
through. All
back
these guys have really
formation.
competed. We've got some interesting conversations to have here over the next couple
There's a
days as
handoff.
we trim this thing down. But I'm proud of the guys in the way they have
got a
fought
good
since
game.
they
About a
came
gain
in
of
in the
4
OTAs
on that
and
play.
camps. And certainly through training camp.
When people talk about the cut down, right?
Correction, gain of 3.
Dan just alluded to it. You're going to have guys who are going to leave here and maybe make other rosters. How about your staff that's having to evaluate the other rosters across and
Second
evaluate
down
and deciding,
and 7.
okay, there's a guy we want to go get, people we liked before.
8:26 to
you
play
may
in
very
the
well tell
third.
them, hey, congratulations.
21 to 10.
Oh, yeah, this other guy's free.
Yeah, you know what? I'm fired up this year, Charles, because
Bears
we
with
actually have
the lead,
preseason
Titans
games that
with
we
the
can do
football.
this. Last year we didn't.
Here's
so
a
we didn't have a chance
handoff.
to
That's the
evaluate
first
the
down.
preseason games
Across
because
the
there wasn't any.
35, down at the 36.
We historically have found guys, off of other teams that have came in and contributed
Sarita Polk
to
says,
our team. But that's it. You
Bears,
you
Chicago,
tell the guys,
stand
like,
up, baby.
You might have made the initial 53, but we've got to look at the waiver wire and see
Hey, I
if there's
appreciate
somebody
that,
that
Greg.
might can help the football team and improve
Titans ain't
us.
looking
And,
too good,
put a
Tyler.
claim in.
Quick follow-up
What's up,
on
Tyler?
that, Dan. That goes back to your evaluations of guys coming out of college.
Got
your
Ben
evaluations of
Roethlisberger in
them
the building.
Previous preseasons and other places. People think the evaluation is strictly
All
your
right,
own
here
team.
we go.
It's the entire league.
It is, Charles, and that's the one thing. We rely heavily on the background of
Barkley with the
our
play
college
action.
scouts and
Throws.
nice
That's
throw,
caught.
Barkley.
Across the 40.
Leaning on those guys and looking back at those guys, because some of these guys have been in
Gets
the
it
league
near
for a
the
year or two,
35.
and you kind of forget about their background and what they're going to be like in your building. So that's why it's important for those college scouts to really dig and get that information. And our pro staff, staying on top of their team, staying on top of the rosters, knowing the
What's
bubble
going on,
guys.
Swag
so you
Aimbot?
you don't waste your time, looking at guys that are going to be on teams. You're really focusing on those guys that,
All right,
that
here we
might
go.
not make the cut.
First
Dan,
and 10.
Matt Barkley just got an attaboy from the GM.
Ball at the 36-yard line.
The evaluation process.
That was a good throw, good catch.
Shotgun
That guy got open and
formation.
threw it to the guy that was open.
Yeah, and the guy that was open was Des
And I
Fitzpatrick,
believe that's Hill,
who's
the ball
really
carrier.
stepped up his game the last couple of weeks or so in practice and in the games.
Yeah, he has. It's a nice job of straightening up the safety and then coming across, looking the ball in, and trying to finish there. But it is, it's for all these rookies, it's hard. They're trying to adjust to the pro game.
All right, second
The
down
speed,
and
the way that
7.
we practice, the offense, it's a totally different language for some of them. So you called it this thing in college, but when you get to our crew here, it's something different. And
Here's another
there we
handoff.
go.
That's the first down
Downhill.
across the 20.
Couple of nice runs.
And going to
for
be
Brian
down,
Hill, 2 of his
I
best runs
believe,
of
the
preseason.
16-yard
How
line.
much do you take into
13-yard
account
gain
where you
for
draft
Hill.
the guy? Because when you draft a guy, Des Fitzpatrick, perfect
up,
example,
Ronnie?
4th-round pick. Maybe he doesn't live up to expectations early on, but he starts improving.
They're actually
and
holding
you
their
feel
own
like the
today.
ceiling's there. He just hasn't hit it yet. As opposed to a guy like Mason Kinsey, who seemingly is doing positive things almost every day in
My
practice.
girlfriend just
Yeah,
asked
and
if
that's the
anybody
thing
hit a
that
home
goes
run
into
yet.
it. The fans see, the games.
there's been
we
a couple
see the
home
daily
run,
stuff at practice.
runs.
Where we're talking to the coaches in
Meetings,
the meeting rooms. That's
evaluations.
exactly right, Charles. How they picking things up.
And here's
Yeah,
another
nice guy you
handoff.
just picked up.
Yeah, you got here Thursday, so hand the ball to that
That's
guy.
number 23 for the Titans.
But that's it. I mean, it's a total evaluation. We tell the rookies that when we bring them in here, is like you're evaluated every single day.
That's
when you walk in the building.
Hawkins,
How you
the ball
are in the
carrier,
meetings, how you
gain
are in
of 8
practice,
on that play.
Certainly how you perform in these preseason games, how you carry yourself around the building. Are you a good teammate?
You know, now that you mentioned you have a couple of extra days to make the decisions, you also have a little extra time before your first game because of the way the preseason falls.
I got
now.
a man in
How
motion,
do you
going
go
out
about
wide.
ramping up towards
Single
that
back
first
formation.
game in the past? You played on a Thursday, you had your cuts and everything, and you were pretty much in the game week. Now there's a little extra time.
Yeah, you've got a little buffer there. You know, where we can
Hawkins
you
got
an
the
extra week
first
to prepare for
down.
Arizona, you know, as it falls this year. Taking care of the
Gonna
guys.
be first
some
and
guys
I
with some
believe
bumps and bruises
goal.
that'll come out of this game tonight. That gives them a little extra time. And the veteran guys who were trying to work back into the return to play protocol. You know, everybody is working hard. That's the one thing that Coach
All right, here
Vrabel
we
does
go.
an
First and
outstanding
goal.
job of. It. You know, just because you're not practicing, you're doing something. You're in the weight room. You're over there training in the sand pit. You're doing something
4
to make
possessions,
yourself better.
2
because your
interceptions, a
teammates are out there
touchdown, and a
working on
field
daily
goal the
basis.
first half
First
in
and
the red
goal
zone
here
for the Titans.
The Titans offense from the 6-yard
And
line.
here is the
Push the
handoff.
pile.
Wheels kept turning.
Dan, that's when you get this.
Good gang got it
coaches
inside
and
the
GMs,
5.
You get the initial pop. Then they want to see the strain. What's the strain for the
So
next
Clever Brown.
play, second or two on a play to try and finish things off? But, John, I have to get back to something because obviously Coach Vrabel not here tonight. John
Hey,
Stryker
Cameron,
put
we
in
got
charge.
another game after
Stryker's
this,
in
brother.
charge with Craig Ackerman. 48 seconds to go in the half. Logan Woodside and Stretch is just handing the ball inside and killing the
All right, here we go.
clock.
Second down and
What
goal.
are we doing
Hey,
here?
I think Stretch earned a stripe there though for that challenge.
That was a good
great
challenge. It was.
See, you're taking it in a different direction.
Of course
for
he
me here.
is.
I want to know about 48 seconds.
Here's
his
Hill.
chance.
He was working on his
Good
technique in
gang
the
got
locker
it
room with the
inside
challenge flag, by the way.
2.
Asked him if he's going to go underhand or overhand. He goes, I have to see how the
Third
situation
goal,
plays out.
third and
But
goal.
I tell you, he took it all the way to the limit now. I mean,
Yeah,
he almost missed the window there.
Yeah, he was waiting on some reinforcements from upstairs. You know, he's usually that guy. You know,
Right.
He does a great job of.
What's up,
He
Rusty?
knows game situations. He knows penalties and when to challenge. He's got an eagle eye, on those challenge plays, and that was a great one tonight. Let's punch it in here, boys. Come on.
All right, here we go. Third and goal.
Third and
Ball
goal.
at the 1.
Hit that thing.
Keeping on the ground.
There we go.
And hit it.
And here we
goes.
go. That is a touchdown,
He's been here for a cup of coffee. Jimmy Hawkins in for a Tennessee touchdown.
Speed was his
Hawkins with
thing
that
in Louisville,
touchdown.
Space play, but that's a pretty nice run inside.
That was great. Lowered his pads and pushed it in there. Good surge by the line.
All
Knocked
right,
the hole
y'all.
in there. Nice job by
All
the
right,
Royal,
y'all.
creating some space
We
for
got
him.
36
And
seconds
show up on
left.
Thursday, eat 5 or 6 square meals, and hand the ball for a touchdown.
30
I know
seconds
we're getting ready to
left.
go to commercial. Hopefully you'll be
So
able
we're
to stay
about
with
to
us
be
for at least another
drafting.
segment, but we're going to talk to you a little bit about the defense.
All right, here we
in
go.
this
Here's the
preseason
ensuing
because
kick.
of everything of last year. I've been of the opinion
Kick is
everything
up.
positive
Kick
happening
is
so far this summer
good.
is great for this defense coming off. of last year.
21-17.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch him. We'll talk about it here in this
Bears with a slight lead. I do have to mute the audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Who do you think will win, Dallas or Jacksonville? It depends on how the quarterbacks play. I think Dallas has a better defense, but depends on how the how the quarterbacks play. All right. Let me see who else I'm going to pick up. You know what? Let's go. I got Alvin Kamara, Saquon Barkley, Travis Kelce, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, man. Let me see. Alvin Kamara, who is he going to be teamed up with? You know what? Let's go Devontae Adams. Alvin Kamara and Devontae Adams. Holy smokes. So far, I got Devontae Adams and Alvin Kamara. Hey, what's going on, Blaze? Woo! Hey, Christian McCaffrey at 4, absolutely take that and run.
It's just done.
We didn't have a Capitol building where I'm from. We just kind of had a town square where we had the festivals and the hay rides and all that stuff.
All the good stuff, right? Everybody coming together.
Good
That's
old
a
home.
community.
All right, here we go.
Not far away from Union City here in Nashville.
Got it to the 5, to the 10,
There you
15,
go.
20. Nope, going to be down at the 19. Got a big
Johnson
time
coming
hit.
down and making a stop. So,
All right, do have to mute it real quick while we go to copyrighted music.
Advantage of the
Oops. Some more copyrighted music.
in here.
All right, here we
putting the foot
go.
on the ball and getting it through those goalposts. So, you know, excited for all these guys.
Dang,
that have really
my
stepped
running
up,
back got
when
picked.
the opportunity presents itself, and taking advantage and, you know, trying to carve out a role on this football team.
John, I know
All
the
right, here's a
pandemic
handoff.
created some
Got
different
across the
rules, different
20.
ways we do things, and obviously we can't wait till we get past that. But I feel like we've learned some things that I think we need to keep. The practice squad being expanded, how we do IR, being able to bring people back.
Yeah,
quicker,
Fred, I
things of
do.
that nature. For you as
it
a
is
GM,
actually
how do you
almost
view
all
those?
filled
Do you see
up.
those as positives for
But if I
you
could
and your
get
team?
2 more
Absolutely,
people,
Charles. I mean, I think
I'll
that
open up
those
to another
expanded
league.
practice squads, it gives these guys, you know, an opportunity to be pro football players, to work, to practice, to improve their skill
All right,
set.
ball's at the
Some guys just
22-yard
take a
line.
little longer to develop, and they need some time, you know, to
Second
work
down
on the
and
practice
7.
squad and be around pro football. The IR, you know, you want your players to get back.
Here's
and,
Foles.
you got a chance to
Got it
to
connected.
be able to bring players
gonna be a
back
yard
that
short.
can help your football team. You know, you used to only get 1 or 2 a year.
That is
and,
Johnson.
You know, then you've got to make some hard decisions. So opening that up so that you can get players back has been really big for us and big for the league, I think.
I bet the rehab's a lot stronger with a chance to come back and play. Not that guys were shirking rehab, but let's face it,
here
if I got a chance to
is-
come back and play, I'm hitting that training room.
Yeah, our guys generally
Third
attack all
down.
that stuff. Todd Torselli, our trainer, Frank Pirano, our strength coach, they do a great job, you know, of working with those guys.
All right,
getting them
Ronnie,
back.
email
Adrian
me.
Dixon's our rehab coordinator.
If you want
all those
to
guys
join
really
a
want
fantasy
the guys
football
wanna
league,
get back out
email
there. They
me.
just don't want to sit in there. There you go, nice play.
All right,
Good
let's
pressure.
go.
Good inside pressure.
ran a little stunt
That,
up front
and then let's
defensively.
go.
It worked out.
Hopkins.
That inside pressure that John Robinson just talked about. Don't care who
All
the
right, so
quarterback
I got
is.
Alvin Kamara,
That drives
Najee
us
Harris,
crazy.
Devontae
There's
Adams,
Rashad Weaver.
and
How about him,
DeAndre
the fourth round pick out of
Hopkins.
Pitt?
Yeah.
Big stat day in the first game. How's
Here's
he been so
fourth
far
down
for you?
and
He's been good. You know,
3.
he kind of got off to a slow start in practice, but then once we were able to get in the game in Atlanta, had a big game down there. You know,
It's a
he's
free
working
league.
At outside linebacker, at end. He kicks
Adams and
inside,
Hopkins,
you know,
wow.
to free tech some.
Hey, and then Najee Harris.
He's a versatile player. He's a long player. He's instinctive. And he's tall like that. That you saw it right there. That affects
All right, here we
the,
go.
the quarterback when you can get in there and get your hands up. You know, it alters throw angles and forces issues.
21.
All right. Punt is away. It is going to be 1st and 10 at the Tennessee 25-yard line. You took Najee, no fair. It is Troxel Sports Talk at gmail.com. Yeah, I got Elvin Kamara, Najee Harris, Devontae Adams, and DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, I definitely won't reach Blaze. If Christian McCaffrey is there, you take a Christian McCaffrey. Here's where it starts getting real tough. Depends where I pick and who I take. All right, you boys coming up to his next back-to-back. There's still a lot of good players left in this draft. I got to see something real quick. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bench players. Okay. No, I'm not doing a mock draft. This is a real draft. I'm in Blaze Radio's draft for his fantasy league. This is a live draft. Totally forgot it was today until Blaze came in and helped out. PPR also, if you don't know. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Randy Savage. I know you both watched him when you were growing up, no doubt.
Hey, snap into a Slim Jim.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
He's taped up just like it. How about that?
It's amazing.
Hey, John, one question I do have for you. As a GM, with your head coach,
Blazes
Mike
and
Vrabel, you
ours.
have to form a heck of a relationship in order to put this franchise and everyone else around it. What about ownership? Mrs. Amy Adams Strong, since the time she took over, certainly
Mike,
seems to me
number
she's
4,
given you
tied.
guys great
Hey,
tools to
let's
try and
go,
make this
Mike.
franchise great.
She has,
Let's
you know,
go.
she is outstanding.
Here's Woodside.
Just,
That's
just
caught.
the best to work for.
All right, I'm getting close to my
really,
draft
really
picks.
Everything is at our disposal.
Hey, Mike, we're doing a
she's-
fantasy draft
she's building a new
right now
facility. We're in the
live.
process of renovating and finishing out that new building. Burke Nihill, you know, our new team president, just the entire leadership team, but certainly at the top.
I'll send you a
with
screenshot when
Miss
I'm done
Amy
on who I got.
Kenneth and Barkley and Miss Susan Lewis. I mean,
Alvin
they've
Kamara,
just been
Najee
so
Harris.
generous to us.
Okay, hold on.
To provide us with a chance to put a football team together that, you know, hopefully her
Let's
family
see.
can be proud of.
Well, you got to figure out who your
know
backup
what?
quarterback is going to be. How much will
I am
tonight
gonna
the
take
performance
CeeDee
of
Lamb.
Logan Woodside and Matt Barkley affect that decision?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's been a battle. It's been a battle at practice. It's been a battle in these games. You know, these guys going back and
Who else
forth.
is
And
there? Hold on.
that's a competitive position that that we strive for. You know, we strive for. We made a change. We
You know what? I'm
bringing
gonna pick
Barkley
up
in, and he's done a good
DeAndre
job,
Swift.
and Logan's done a good job. And you know, we've got some good discussions, you know, coming
Hey,
in the
Mike,
next few days.
your boy
but
got
I'm proud
Elvin
of both
Kamara,
of those
Najee
guys
Harris,
for
Devontae Adams,
stepping up to the plate, accepting
DeAndre
the challenge.
Hopkins, CeeDee
Well,
Lamb,
when you
and
look at the
DeAndre
numbers
Swift so far.
tonight, 6 of 8 for Woodside, 49 yards, and that interception. Of course, he was hit as he threw there. Barkley
All right, do we have to mute it as they are playing some copywritten music?
tonight, we're very good.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's been
First down and
it's been
10.
a pretty dead heat, you know, through the course of training camp, and
Woodside throws. That's caught. That's a first down.
But these guys, they've battled. They've stepped up.
Down
like
about the 27-yard line. They're in Chicago territory. Marching down the field, Woodside. All right, that's going to do it for the third quarter. When we come back, it's going to be the money quarter, the fourth quarter. No, we're not doing the. I'm in Blaze Radio's fantasy league. It's his draft right now. Just playing hot today? Hey, that's all facts. Trox never pick from your preferred teams unless it's Zane Gonzalez.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Blaze Radio will be in the draft September 5th. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. That's going to be fun. If the Bears don't win, I'm going to be mad.
Expectations at the end
All right,
of the
here
half
we go.
in terms of
We are back.
But you can tell what it meant, right? Because I
I'm
asked the
getting
question,
close.
48 seconds, you don't let Logan Woodside
Tim,
air
my
it
draft
out.
picks.
John Robinson, the GM, he doesn't even touch it.
He kind of scooted around a little bit.
He didn't even scoot around. He Derrick Henry'd me away and just said, how about that challenge flag and the mechanics and the whole deal. I don't want to hear about what he did at the end of the half.
Hey, I appreciate that, Andrew.
The challenge flags, a stretch.
What?
You win that
Oh,
one.
I was about to say, what's
Well,
going
listen,
on?
John
They said a
Robinson,
flag
this
is already.
5 years in being a
All
general
right, here we
manager
go.
now, talking to schmoes like us.
That's a good
He is
game.
unfazed, my friend.
Holy smokes.
He looks at me like,
Hey,
please,
appreciate
really?
that, Greg
Small
R327.
potatoes, man. Run right over the top of you.
What a game
Titans in the
by
Pinnacle scoring
Hill.
zone. Pinnacle Bank, the official bank of the Tennessee Titans.
And you mentioned while John Robinson was up here about the runs that Brian Hill has been getting in. Now he's starting to get a little bit of a groove going, right? Best we've seen him look so far in this preseason has been on this drive.
Oh, by far.
All right.
You have to wonder if perhaps it's too late.
Oh, do have to mute it for copyright music.
Running style of Derrick Henry. Again, no one's Derrick Henry. So hear what I'm saying. But he's going to be the physical
T.J.
inside runner
Hawkinson.
that they're looking for, the kind of guy who can close out games in 4-minute
And
drills.
then I'm
get
going
those
to
tough
go
yards when they need them.
6'1", 220 pounds in his fifth year out of Wyoming. And nobody is that
Kareem
man.
Hunt.
We talked earlier in the
Nobody.
Twitter poll. Would it be possible for him to have back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons? Of course, there is an extra game this year. It's never been done before in the history of the National Football League. And you already have people talking about
What's up,
if
Tristan?
he has another year. It's remotely close.
And that is Haskins.
And we see
Or
Xavier
Hawkins, I'm sorry.
As there's a flag on the play.
There's a flag on
to
the
what
play.
He had the last
If it's on
2
Chicago,
years, all of a sudden
that's
you're
going to be a
talking
good
about him
game.
as a Hall of Fame running
Back
back down the road.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
No, I'm done with
You know, the
those
most
two teams
impressive
now.
thing to me about Derrick Henry is the way that his teammates respond to him and his work ethic during the season and in the offseason as well. It never wanes.
It really doesn't. And you've been out to a number of Titans practices. How many times do you see breaks occur and Derrick Henry's doing something extra?
Always working in that sand pit on the side and
Catching footballs from a coach while they're on a special teams break or whatever it is. There's always something he's trying to add to his game or hone it to a finer edge.
All right, here we go. Got a man in motion, shotgun formation.
as Fitzpatrick
Here's
in motion to the bottom of your
Woodside.
screen.
That's
Woodside
caught.
complete to Hill.
That
Hill
is
down
Hill at the
inside
20.
20-yard line. And we did not get a chance to see Derrick Henry play in the preseason. He was on the sideline standing next to A.J. Brown. Did not get a chance to see him play in the preseason either. But the good news is this.
Not to mention Julio Jones.
Julio. He is ramping it up in practice. Had his most active day of practice this week on Monday. He will be ready. I can guarantee you that.
He didn't play preseason the last time we had preseason.
It was so long ago, Charles, I can't even remember.
I don't believe he did. If he did, it was very limited. And last year, obviously, there was no preseason. He knows how to get ready for a year. And I think the Titans are doing a nice job being judicious about his carries.
How about a shot to the end zone?
And that is incomplete.
Looks like Deontay Ruffin.
That's going to bring up third down and 15.
Recent signee. Nice play.
He's a rookie out of Western Kentucky, and he played right through the hands of Des Fitzpatrick. That was a well-thrown football by Logan Woodside. You talk about right in the breadbasket. Dropped it right between the 1 and the 0, but before Fitzpatrick could get his arms around it, Ruffin got a hand in between and popped it free.
3rd and 15 now for the Titans. Woodside to throw again, 4-man rush.
There's Woodside, that's complete. And it's
Bill
going to be in
puts
the
his head
air.
down. And he will be
It's going to be down about a yard short.
First, but you can see the physicality there. You mentioned it, not Derrick Henry, but most closely resembles him in terms of the guy in the running back room.
Yeah, he's not looking for a sideline to get out. He's looking for someone to run over to get to the end zone, try and get there. We mentioned Mekhi Sargent, first guy to, misses oftentimes. Well, in this case, he didn't give him a chance to miss. He made him take that over the end line.
Going for it on 4th and 1 after the 14-yard gain. See if Woodside can draw him offsides again. Going to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown!
And that is a touchdown! Benson! And Tennessee takes the lead. 23-21.
That play look familiar to you at all, Dan?
Oh, yeah.
Preseason opener against Atlanta, a similar connection going to the end zone. And a well-thrown football because Logan Woodside was relying on Cameron Batson to find the football before the defensive back Thomas Graham threw it to the outside. That old back shoulder and adjustment by the receiver turned it into a touchdown. Excellent touch. He would have had a touchdown with Des Fitzpatrick if it wasn't for an excellent play by Deontay Ruffin.
Cameron Batson has had himself a night. 4 catches, 45 yards, and a touchdown.
All right, add Justin Herbert.
Chicago calls a timeout. And we talked about
and Washington's
the wide receiver
defense
position earlier. Certainly on every throw for
got
the
a
quarterbacks
Chicago
out there,
timeout.
they're thinking about the possibilities of being on this team or not being on this team come Tuesday. But same situation for Cam Batson. And you heard
Trucks, are you doing any
General
games
Manager John
this
Robinson
season? Oh,
say
absolutely,
how
Serge.
competitive that wide
We got
receiver
130
position
games all
is
year
and how
long.
that will be
That's just in the
some of
National
more difficult
Football League.
positions for him when roster
That
cutdown
dates
comes
back
around.
to August
But I thought
5th.
you did a really nice job in
during the
terms
Hall of Fame
bringing out
game.
of
So
him as well. Not that he was trying to hide it. You're not just evaluating this
Absolutely. We got a
roster.
lot of
Who else
games
is
this
out
year.
there that maybe could give them the play that they're looking for. So there may be a few guys that come in here and make the final 53 that none of us have seen in preseason.
All right, kick is up. Kick is good.
Right, 2 point.
24-21. What's up, Preston? What's going on, Jeremy? What's up, Nathan? Lisa +3. How's everybody doing today? Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. So your boy has Justin Herbert, Alvin Kamara, Najee Harris, Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, TJ Hawkinson, CeeDee Lamb, Washington's defense, and on my bench I have DeAndre Swift and Kareem Hunt. That is my fantasy league right now. Rams better beat the Broncos. Not counting college. Hey, that's facts. That's not even count. We had 130 games, and that's not even counting, college football. So absolutely, we got some fun. You know, that's not including any other pop-up streams that we do and things like that. So absolutely, we're gonna have some fun. Hold on a second. Let me okay. Snaps. All right, let me see. All right. Get Noah Fant. Get Blankenship.
We will see.
All right, here we go. Here comes the return to the 5 to the 10, 15, 20.
I hope we see it.
25. Good gain on that
I know they
return.
came after you, Corey, for challenging the king like that. We just had that long talk with John Robinson. We didn't hit every topic. I felt like Julio has been addressed plenty of times, but maybe we missed on the right tackle spot. Your thoughts going into that roster cut down and who makes it, Corey?
Well, David Quisenberry got the start tonight. He came out with the ones. He has been available. He has experience. He was the starting left tackle as Derrick Henry went for 2,000 yards. John Robinson, Mike Vrabel, trust is a big word. I think they trust Quiz.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. Martavis Pierce
and about
on the
a
carry.
gain of 5 yards. That's Pierce.
Vrabel in
ball
Houston.
handler.
Called him a juice guy. Always active on the sideline, cheering for his teammates. Vrabel appreciates that.
Been through leukemia.
Obviously, Quessenberry, yes, a great, tremendous story.
But how many times did Mike Vrabel say to us, Dan, this isn't a Lifetime movie, okay? Let's give him some credit for what he did, but he had to make his way back and play at a high level. I think the interesting thing is I came into this fall thinking Dylan Radunz out of North Dakota State would really be a factor at the right tackle position.
And that's a
more
gain
and
of
more,
2 yards.
He's played guard.
That's Pierce.
This preseason.
And that doesn't mean at some point in
that
his
he won't
career
go back.
he won't be kicked back out to tackle. But right now, more comfortable inside. And so perhaps you go with those more experienced guys at that right tackle position. Look at Quessenberry there. Technically his 3rd year out of San Jose State. Started 6 games last year. Been a reliable member of this offensive line unit. 3rd and 3 for Nick Foles and the Chicago Bears.
All right, here's Nick Foles. That is incomplete.
Unable to connect. Delivers.
Gonna bring up 4th down and 4. Or I'm sorry, 4th down and 3.
Chris Jones there to make sure that it was not caught by Coulter.
That looked very similar to what we saw in Tampa. Chris Jones on the coverage, driving on the football, and a factor on a slant route, helping knock it away.
Mason Kinsey, deep to return as Coulter takes a seat on the bench. Kinsey, one of the better stories of the preseason for the Titans. Their leading
All right, here
receiver
comes the
coming
kick.
into this game.
Got it at the 20.
Inside the 20, forced out of bounds.
Got it at the 30, down about the 32-yard line.
Everybody's screaming for a horse collar down there on the sideline. And it is a...
All right. 3-point game, 10-10 to play in the money quarter. All right, trying to find. All right, let me see. All right, I am on the clock. Okay, I know he is on, what do you call it? And then let me see. All right, I should be good on that player as well. Always got to check the always got to double check the, what do you call it? You know what? I'm gonna flip the script a little bit. All right, we got 2 spots left on the roster. Wait a second. I thought okay, I did. Okay. All right. Okay, okay. We got some good options over here.
Equipment. The Titans donated $50,000 to relief efforts, $150,000 to the school.
Prayers up to all that
and
got hit
by
by the flood
to play a home game at Nissan Stadium with the goal of further fundraising for the school's recovery. The Waverly team here tonight, enjoying the 3rd and final game of the preseason. Certainly a treat for these young men.
Class, class, class. This organization looking out for their community, looking out for people. And what a nice respite for these Waverly kids who've been through a lot. The whole community's been through a lot. We send our very best to them, not just for their high school football season, but for the community at large. Everybody trying to get it back together.
All right, got 2nd down.
Javian Hawkins in at running back on 2nd and 3 for Tennessee. And it is Hawkins who looks to be shy of the 1st down. So 3rd down on the horizon.
Looks like the thumper's coming back in, Brian Hill.
Brian Hill, the leading rusher on this night. 13 carries, 65 yards with a long of 13.
This would be his specialty, 3rd and short like this. Let's see if they can get a push out of the offensive line. Radin's in at right guard, number 75, or is he? No, it looks like he's at right tackle. Young man out of North Dakota State.
Giving him a look at multiple positions on that offensive line.
Single back formation. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be tackled behind the line.
Early.
That brings up 4th down and 3.
And that was Josh Woods on the stop for the Bears defense.
Hold on, let me see what I did.
Yeah, that may be Brian Hill's specialty, but you got to have a chance to get started. That one was done right from the beginning. Josh Woods submarining in there, meeting him in the backfield.
And that's Hill down right now. We are back right after this message.
Hey, appreciate that, TT Wolfie. Appreciate that. Welcome to the family. What's up, L Shore 24/7? Fields will be highlights, but Bears will not do anything. Another disappointing season. Anyone is at the stadium? Oh, snap. I am on the board. We're going to take Joe Burrow. And I said I needed... Okay. We will go. You know what? Hold on a second. What week is there by? 9? Sheesh. I know I don't want to ever do this, but I think the best available defense. All right, we're going to take the Packers defense. All right, I am done drafting. We got the Packers defense as a backup, Joe Burrow as a backup, Henry Ruggs, Will Fuller, Noah Fant, Kareem Hunt, DeAndre Swift. That is my bench. And my starters is...
FoolishClub.com.
Here's the
All
punt.
wines are
Hold on a
limited in
second.
production, so join now.
Here's the punt. We got it to the 25.
On the return.
And Newsome, that's where he's going to end it at. That was only a 4-yard gain. So my starters is Blankenship, Washington's defense, CeeDee Lamb, TJ Hawkinson, DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Adams, Najee Harris, Alvin Kamara, and Justin Herbert.
Those owners, what are you guys doing? What a foolish move. Look how it turned out. Forced a merger.
Hey, absolutely, Blaze. Hey, appreciate that, brother.
And playing style. Don't forget the AFL.
And I do got to let you know, every guy on my team is always up for grabs. You got to just make a great offer that I can't refuse.
Pierce in at running back for Chicago.
All right, here we go. Nick Foles throws. And that's going to be a first down. Appreciate that, L Shore 24/7.
Notice no flag. Because
that was Horsted with the reception, gain of 17 yards.
The officials looking in on it, and they saw Jabal Carter come with his shoulder first and in the strike zone down below the shoulder.
Hey, Blaze, I wish you had one more roster spot.
Even better catch.
If you had one more roster spot, that would have been perfect.
Bears.
But I'll take it. I'll take it.
8 minutes to go here in the game.
Pierce
picks up
gain of about 3 on that play.
First man to meet him there. Corey, what do you have?
Hey guys, I'm just curious. As a co-founder of the AFL, you talked about changing the course of history in the National Football League. As a co-founder of that league, isn't it time that Bud Adams wind up in Canton, Ohio?
Yeah, it's going to be one of those great discussions, Corey, where, you know, it's always tougher for ownership to get in. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's
Sorry
always
about
one
that.
of those things where, did you change, as you said, did you change the course of history? Well, he was part of a group that did.
Well, the other guy who was the other co-founder is.
And Lamar Hunt, you know, who coined the nickname Super Bowl, Lombardi Trophy, things of that nature.
All right, here we go. Oh, what a one-handed catch to the 20, 10, and touchdown!
Goodness.
Oh, wait, there's a flag on the play.
Passer, number 90, defense. Result of the play.
Oh, that penalty is declined. Touchdown, Chicago. We got ourselves a barn burner, folks.
Tennessee, but how about the catch? The upfield arm of Horsted. knocks the ball to himself.
Back-to-back drives.
That's why as a defensive back, if it's close, they always tell you to take
Tennessee
the
and
upfield
Chicago
arm away.
ends in
a lot
a
harder to cradle
touchdown.
it in with your inside arm as opposed to the arm outstretched that you can cradle back to your body, which Horsted just did.
Second touchdown of the game for Horsted. He has had himself a night.
Tell you what, these Ivy League tight ends, Ferkser's from Harvard, Cameron Brate from Harvard, Horsted from Princeton. They're doing something right in that league with tight ends.
Going for 2 are the Bears as Horsted remains in the game.
All right, here we go. They're going to go for 2 points.
Low snap.
Low
for
snap.
in the end zone.
And that's
for Horsted
incomplete.
again. And this time it was broken up by Clayton Gathers.
Gathers, good
Failed
defensive
3-point
play on that. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I know what I can do real quick. We're going to edit this. We're going to move him. Oops. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We're going to cancel. We're going to edit. What? Hold on a second. You can't put a suspended guy on IR? Oh, that stinks. Oh well. I thought I was able to do that. Michael Crane says, "Go Titans." Titans and tennis, or Titans and Vowels is in my DNA. Trying to cheat the system. Hey, I was about to put Will Fuller on IR since he's suspended for a couple games. Deal with your suspension. Hey, Blaze Radio came in with a...
Got him!
Oh, man. Troxel Sports Streams is suspended. Hey, Will Fuller, I mean, he might have took some stuff. What's up, Herschel? So let's go Bears.
Kinsey.
All right, here we go.
The Brian Johnson kick. Brian Hill.
Hey, no politics in my chat, please.
Out of the backfield for Tennessee.
This is a sports channel, not a political channel.
Doing something seemingly
talk sports,
every single
period.
Time he's on the field. Ball through the end zone.
Shout out to Noble Sports. That is his tagline.
Brought to you by Blue.
But yeah, we just talk sports over here. Just out of respect for everybody that's in the chat. You know, if you want to talk politics, you can message me. I'll listen.
On this drive.
But in the chat, we don't talk politics, we don't talk religion, we don't talk none of that.
Down by 3, 1st and 10.
We just talk sports and have some fun. All right, here we go.
Here's Hawkins.
Hawkins got a first down.
As John
Ball
Robinson
near the
said,
40.
5 or 6 square meals. He's been here for a couple of days, and now he's
I
already
appreciate
doing some
that,
damage.
tomorrow's Micah.
Hey, he's making them count, isn't he? known as a speed guy.
Your team is under
Open
investigation
space guy
for
at the University of Louisville. Ran for almost 2,500 yards in his career, 16 touchdowns.
Hey,
Thought he
everything's
would have
legal
caught it a
till it
little
gets
bit more
caught.
there. Had 21 receptions in his career. But I think he's the type of guy you can develop that way. Get him into space, turn him loose.
All right, here we go.
Released by Atlanta.
Now we got a
Tuesday.
flag on the
flying. Looks like
play.
somebody jumped a little bit early.
Might
Believe
be on
that
number
was Christian
60.
Alario.
That is D. Laro. Hopefully I said his last name correctly. He is the
So a little different this year. More
offensive
time
lineman with the
before
false start,
they get to
5-yard
make
penalty.
the final cuts.
First down
More
and
time
15.
before the first game.
Hey, at this point, just
You
give it
wonder
to
if
Hawkins.
A lot of these general
Dude's
managers
been on fire this half.
think about
Here's a
possibly
play action.
making a trade. Of course, we know John Robinson
And
never,
that is
never
caught.
had to pull the trigger. That's Mason Kinsey on the catch. But you have
Kinsey.
3 or 4 guys that you work with often that are on speed dial.
Kinsey sitting on the bench of
Always that you're
Chicago
working with, that
after
you know
making
that
that
you have a
reception.
chance. They're going to listen, and you got a chance to get it done. But sometimes you know the best guy that you want, the guy you have to go get, maybe an unfamiliar trading partner. What do you have?
Hey, I
that they
appreciate
might
that.
need?
Tomorrow's
and does the
Micah.
price work out?
What's up,
Salary
Shorty?
cap, all those
Says
things
go
fitting
Bears
in.
down.
A lot of factors go into
Go
trading.
Bears,
You
Bears
have to say,
down.
Hey, I'm going to make a trade. Here we go. You got to make
Second
sure
and
it all
5.
works.
Ball is at the 41.
Has to work. The player has to work with
Here's the handoff. That's Hawkins. Picks up the
finances
first
as
down.
well. Court, what do you have?
Hey, last week we saw Mason Kinsey have another strong game down in
So,
Tampa, scored his first
H2O
touchdown,
Ghost Boy.
promptly ran the ball to the stands and gave it to his mom. Great photo op for everybody.
up,
Huge
Danielle
emotional moment.
Bowers?
I revealed to mom he's
Says,
probably
"Go
going to
Bears,
get
go."
fined. I talked to mom before the game today. He got fined.
I'll be darned.
Oh, bummer.
That is a bummer.
They do need to have a sliding scale of fines for undrafted
It
free
was
agents
not
for
as
Barry
large
Cox.
All
as
right,
the
here we go. First
$5,000
down and
regular
10.
season fine.
I will say this. If he makes the team, they should give it back. You know, wait
here's
the fine
Hawkins.
after he makes the team.
Hawkins gets the
Flag
first
down in the backfield after
down.
that run by Hawkins, another nice one.
All right, there is a flag on the
You're a guy like
play.
Mason Kinsey, I don't care if that. All right, so it's not $5,000, but if it's $1,000 fine,
Hey, appreciate
you
that,
feel
Shorty.
that.
Yeah,
But you know what?
he's not trading it for anything.
It was his first NFL touchdown, and it was worth every penny.
Yes, that ball's
Dr.
on
Pepper is the
Mom's
best
mantle.
soda. Hey, I love Dr. Pepper.
So many
What's up,
great
Kaden
stories,
Jenkins?
not only on the Titans and the Bears, but teams all over the NFL of guys
What's up,
like
1201
Mason
Big
Kinsey, D3
Diggy?
guys, undrafted
Says,
guys.
come on, D.
Fighting for these roster spots. I remember
Deshaun
talking
says
to
that's what my daddy
Todd
said.
Downing before the season started. He said, you know, a lot of people just say this is the preseason.
All right, here we go.
but for these
First
guys,
down
it's
and
the
25.
Yeah, it's everything.
This is it.
And it might be their career.
Barkley
And that is incomplete.
looking for Hill.
Hill
defended
was
nicely
the
by
intended
Christian
receiver.
Jones. And for a guy like Barkley, who's moved around a lot, he's still going through a first this offseason because he's never reported this late to a team who
Right.
tried to make a roster.
Usually it's in the offseason. I think he was traded mid-season one time. I think that went to Chicago. Ended up
Believe you're right.
Hank, didn't he play one of those Monday night games or Sunday night games against Green Bay where it was brutally cold? He ended up having to start after he had been in Chicago for not too long. So these quarterbacks, when they move around the league, all
right,
players,
second
they have
down
to
and
adapt quickly
25.
and try to make an impression with their new team.
He's looking at 2nd and 25 here.
And
Nice
that's caught.
throw
Ball
and
about the
catch.
45.
Barkley to Brown.
Excellent timing on that one. That ball was thrown on the break for Fred
Here
Brown.
comes the third down.
He had some momentum going about a week ago, maybe
was a
a week and a
14-yard
half ago.
play.
A lot of people were talking about him. It stalled a little bit, but this was perfect. That ball was in
That was
the air
Brown
as he was making the cut.
with
able
the
to get both
reception.
feet down to complete the catch.
Shout out to our friend Nate Burleson. Nice
Mountain
toe
Dew's
drag
one
swag
of the
there by
best.
Fred Brown.
I drink some Mountain Dew.
So 3rd and more manageable.
All right, here we go. But Mountain Dew got to be
Pressure
ice
coming.
cold.
Barkley gets rid of it. And
Oh, a near
nearly picked
interception.
off by Duke Shelley.
Shelley with a near interception.
Good pressure on the backside against Matt Barkley. Trying to make the throw from one hash to the other. He had the out route to Fred Brown that was to the near side. This one was to the far side to Mason Kinsey. Shelley's
All
coverage
right, here we
was
go.
really,
Fourth
really good.
down.
Kinsey just
Here
kind
comes
of
the
running
punting
out
unit.
of real estate there. And Shelley was all over him. Brett Kern on the punt for the Titans. 3-time Pro Bowler. The most impressive thing.
All right, the kick
football
is
field.
up.
He's a 1 handicap.
And
Not
it's going
too
to be
shabby.
out of bounds. Ball's at the 19-yard line.
And 4:39 to go here in the third and final
Kern with a
game
good
of the
punt.
preseason. Bears offense with Nick Foles coming back out. His stretch is looking on. Got that challenge flag out.
Love Mountain Dew with ice.
Trying to help these guys remain perfect in the
Absolutely.
preseason. For the
Either
first time
if
in
you
a
have it
long
with
time.
ice or put it
I
in
know
the freezer,
defense
let it
is
get a
on the
little
field,
bit
but I'm
slushy.
flipping forward towards the regular season. So I want to get this play in.
Dr.
bring
Pepper
you and
with
Corey
pizza
in
is
on a
better?
quick
Oh,
thought
man.
thought process of what
Absolutely.
they have to do to get ready for the opener.
All right,
against
here we
Arizona.
go. All right, so they marked it at the 20.
Keeping on the ground.
Here's to Pierce.
Pierce, who finds
Pierce got a good
nice
gain
hole. As
on
you
that. Going to bring up second
alluded
down and
to
4.
earlier, Charles, all the bad.
I do have to mute it real quick. So the Titans 21 season starts against Arizona, then goes to Seattle, then they come home for the Colts, and then they're back on the road for the Jets, 3 of the last 5, and they're on the road October 10th against Jacksonville. Man, they got a rough start to their season.
But
One home
what
game.
I'm thinking about in terms of getting ready for the season is
In like the
this
first 5
team
weeks.
offense. Taylor Lewan, Roger Saffold got a few snaps.
All right, that's
Nate
Pierce.
Davis, not much. Ben Jones, not much.
Going to be a no
Right
gainer
tackle,
on that
trying to
play.
figure that out as we see the schedule tick on.
All right, do have to mute it as they continue the schedule. Got home against the Rams, home against the Saints. December 19th, I will be live for that against the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right.
May not be at full speed.
We are back,
but
third
they're
down
working
and
together. So they're
5.
trying to sneak in that extra time wherever they can get it. We talked about it
What's
with the
up,
coaches
DT
this week.
fan,
They
man?
know it's a challenge. But look, Julio Jones is Julio Jones.
Hey,
and
JT's
Ryan
in the
Tannehill is
building.
Ryan Tannehill. And they said at the end of the day, those two guys are going to figure out how to make plays.
RC
Julio
and a moon
Jones'
pie?
career has said that. Still,
Says
as
Bay
you
H.
said, though, can it be the difference? Can one play, can 1 second of off timing be the difference? That's the concern.
I think that they'll pick it up as they go along. Dan, you've seen that in
At a
time
Whataburger
as we
and
get this
In-N-Out,
third
both
and
are
5
good.
play going.
All right, here we go. Third down and 5. Ball at the
Falls to
26.
Ryan Null, ball locked
And
loose.
no, could not corral that pass.
Titans defense stepping
That's
up
gonna bring
again.
up
Jan Johnson.
4th down and
That's a big play
5.
we've seen Jan Johnson make. We saw him make a big tackle on kickoff coverage earlier. Now here he comes back on defense and knocks one away.
What's up, peeps? 12.
Big physical linebacker out of Penn State.
And another third down stop for this Tennessee defense. Talked all preseason about how that has been a major point of emphasis after
All right, here we
last
go.
year. And
4th
can
down
see the
and 5.
improvement even in the fourth quarter of a third preseason game. Fair catch called
And
for
it's
by
fair
Kinsey,
caught
runs out of bounds
about
at
the
27
27-yard line. That's
3:34
Kinsey
to go here.
with the reception on the
In the last
return.
preseason game of the year. Has he done enough, Charles? Has
Go by Kinsey?
Kinsey done enough?
I think in most cases you would say yes, but Cameron Batson, Chester Rogers, Josh Reynolds, similar type players, and they offer the kick return ability that maybe exceeds Mason Kinsey's. He's really produced in a big way, and he's one of those intriguing players. But with Batson and Rogers being able to return
right, here we
kicks,
go.
and
First
they've
down
shown
and
that they
10.
picked up their game as receivers, and you just know with Josh Reynolds is that free agent acquisition, you're counting on him coming along. When he can
What's up,
shake
Jared
off the
Porter?
injury bug, I think it makes it very difficult despite one of the best preseasons we've seen.
And that was a good gain on that play.
Yeah.
Going to bring up
I
second
think,
down.
Wherever
And
he
manageable.
lands,
All right, do have to mute it for the copyrighted music. That was Hawkins on a 5-yard gain. What's up, Ralphie boy? Shout out to South Florida.
In camp. I think that's where it gets tough.
All right,
for
here we
Mason
go.
Kinsey.
Here is a play action.
Kinsey.
And
Woodside
Whiteside
pressured, still gets it off to
Woodside
Kinsey, who came back
gets
to
in
the ball
trouble,
nicely
throws. That is Kinsey.
there. And looks to be slow to get
Kinsey
up.
is down.
Look, he similar to Mekhi Sargent, he's done everything possible to make this team. I love the story about him being at Berry College and being asked, well, you know, the teacher would do, like you're in first grade, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he said he wanted to be an NFL player, and the teacher was like, you realize you're at Berry College, right? This is Division III. He's like, I know
Kinsey
that, but
is
you asked
still
what I
down.
want to be.
Third down
And she
and
was like,
2. Prayers up to Kinsey.
You're a big dreamer. And he was like, yeah, but you asked, and I told you. And he's done everything possible to try and realize that dream.
Looks like that nose was bloodied pretty good for Mason Kinsey.
It's a bloody nose.
She said, you got to pick a real job. He said, it is a real job.
Yeah, last time I checked, that's a very real job.
Real job with a real paycheck. Here's another look at...
and real responsibilities. And you see right there the left hand of the tackler for the Bears. Who was that, 55?
That's Josh Woods coming in there, just kind of smacking him right on the face mask.
Are you
Not that he wasn't trying to be
serious?
malicious on the thing. He was trying to corral him, and sometimes that hard hit happens. And Rocky Balboa takes it over to the sideline.
Hey, shout out to Kinsey, though. He is
Similar to
fighting
Rocky,
and
you know,
fighting
Mason
and
Kinsey will
fighting
continue
for a
to punch.
roster spot.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
All right, it is third down and 2.
Third and
Ball
2
is at
now.
the 35. What's up, Cassie Stewart?
Just a little bit behind Jared Pinkney. See the frustration on Woodside's face. He had him.
All right, it is fourth down
Jared
and
Pinkney
2.
been trying to
Incomplete
crack that
pass
tight end
to
rotation.
Pinkney.
Kind of seeming like the odd man out, whether they're keeping 3 or 4, he would be on the outside of that. So a catch right there would have been huge for him.
So Kinsey back in the game. A surprise to absolutely no one.
Put some cotton in there.
All right,
Let's
here's
go.
fourth down and 2. They're going to go for it.
Forrestall, the tight end out of Alabama, in motion.
Oh, they got it. If that's on Chicago, they got the first down.
Neutral zone infraction, number 43.
Oh, they got the first down.
That 5-yard penalty results.
That's Christian.
Marquis Christian, who had 8 tackles last week to lead the Bears, called for the penalty.
You know, Marquis Christian in college won the Cliff
Hey,
Harris
how's it going,
Award,
Cassie?
awarded to the best player in Division II, Division III.
What's up, Noah Dolan?
Cliff Harris going
Says,
into
let's
the
go
Pro
Titans.
Football Hall of Fame this year.
Indeed.
The defensive back for the Dallas Cowboys, nicknamed Crash.
Out of Midwestern State.
All right, here we go. Ball's at the 40.
Marquis Christian. Pressure
Here's
coming
Woodside,
on Woodside.
and he's going to go
Mike has
down.
gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Got
Charles
to the line of
Snowden
scrimmage, but they're going to call it a
will
sack.
slow him down.
Archibong with the tackle.
Daniel Archibong. Gets it off to Hawkins.
And here we
on
go.
2nd and 3.
Hawkins. Oh,
using his
Hawkins
blocker
tripped
and loses his
near
footing.
midfield. Good
And
gain
we
on that
are
play.
officially at the 2-minute.
All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in this ball game. You know what? While we're at the 2-minute warning, I am going to change the background because it looks like we might have to start right away. They are in Seattle, so we got to go to Seattle. And there we go. So tomorrow we're going to be live for the Jaguars Cowboys, followed by the Dolphins Bengals, and then we're going to end the night with the Browns and the Falcons. So I will be live for the Chargers Seahawks right after this game. Stay in the chat. It will redirect you straight into the next one. As soon as I end it, it will restart with the next one. We'll be live for that game. Good slate of games? Absolutely. Do you think Jake Paul will win tomorrow? I hope not. I'm going for Woodley. Hey, appreciate that, Windy City Finest. Welcome to the family. I'm nervous. Hope the Titans win. Hey, if we're talking malt liquor, hey, St. Ides High Gravity is the way to go. What's up? Ali says, Titans up. Linda Brad says, do you love sports? Do you love making new friends? Hit that subscribe button and you instantly become family. Hey, appreciate that, Linda.
Caroline
all right,
Stryker
here we
in
go.
the stands, all smiles. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool for the Stryker family
How
tonight.
about Sawyer? He's still in there.
All right, ball got to
Wide
get near
awake.
midfield. They're going to be
You can tell he's a
3
coach's
yards
kid.
short.
He gets it already.
Third down and
Dad's at
3.
work. I'm locked in.
Shotgun formation.
I would have been out a long time ago.
Woodside. He's going to
Hawkins
give it to Hawkins.
On third and three,
Hawkins
nowhere to go on
loses
the
a
inside
yard.
Handoff.
Brings
And
up
that was
4th
Josh
down and
Woods.
4.
Nice tackle behind the
Woods
line of
with
scrimmage by
that
Woods.
tackle.
Big 4th down coming
up,
up
Justice
here. They hurry
Gaming
right
Channel?
back to the line of scrimmage.
What's up, Jacob S?
Need 5 for the first. Woodside, 3-man rush, gets it off. He was trying to hit Fred Brown.
All
Fred
right,
Brown
first,
kind of fell
that
to
is
his
a turnover
knees as
on
he was in the
downs.
process of trying to make the catch.
Yeah, it felt like at the end of the play, he wasn't trying to make the catch as much as he was fighting
That
the
is
football.
a turnover
As you
on
mentioned,
downs
falling
on
to his
the
knees.
dropped
Ball was on
pass.
target. They had a chance to make the play right there. Fred Brown unable to complete it.
Brown
Good throw
dropped
there
the
by
pass.
Woodside. You can see the frustration on the sideline. Everybody knows what's at stake at this point in a game. All these guys playing for jobs, playing for careers.
I got a minute 32 left.
Just over
Chicago
a minute
with
and a half
the ball.
to go here.
All they need is about a first down. Here's Pierce.
Bears content to keep it on the ground with Pierce. Do have to apologize to Jesper Horsted, the tight end out of Princeton. I said he had 2 touchdowns in the game, 3 touchdown catches for
Use
the
a
tight end.
timeout.
You mentioned
They
it.
are left with
Good to
one
go.
timeout.
Ferkser, you got Cam Brate, all these Ivy League tight ends all over the place.
I can't figure out what month we start the season in, and you can't figure out how many touchdowns Horsted had between the two of us.
All right, if
That would count on us to
Bears
count up
get a first
anything.
down,
Under
I will
normal
be ending
circumstances,
this
Charles, I would
and
page
switch
you
over
about
to
where
the
you went
next
to
stream.
college.
And
Unfortunately, I'm
we'll
not able to do that since we both
regain
went to
the audio.
Went to
fine
the same
institution.
spot. And by the way, right now, if you call the school, they're denying you and I even attended.
Yeah,
They're
Seahawks
not
game is
claiming
about to
us.
start.
There's no transcript to be found for one Charles Davis or one Dan Hellick.
I'm sorry, we have no records on those two.
All right, here we go. Single back. Here's the handoff.
Yeah, keeping it on the ground are the Bears. That's Ryan Null. Well, Charles, I don't even know if you
And
know
Null.
this. This is our technically the 6th year we've been doing this
Third down
together.
and
We've
8,
only
gain
done
of
it
2.
5 times because of no preseason last year. But I just want
Wow.
to tell you, it has been an absolute pleasure, my friend. We
Feel the same way. I
Go
can't
back
believe
a
it.
long way.
Oh,
I
you're
thought it was
welcome,
4.
Sarita.
That's how good it's been. It doesn't feel like that like longer. This has been great. But we
Going
have
to Seattle soon.
great people we work
Absolutely.
with.
That
Corey
is
Curtis.
next.
You know, obviously, Greg Logan, David Taska in the truck. doing a great job for us, and so many other people. And just our thanks to each and every person who makes these broadcasts happen. I mean, you, me, and Corey get to be the mouthpieces of it all, but we don't make the broadcast happen.
Boyd Sadler here, Jody here in the booth as well, always helping us out. Tonight,
here we go, third down and 8.
Across the country.
Tennessee is out of
on
timeout.
NFL Network, in addition to all of
they
our
get this first
regular
down,
affiliates
and it's
here in the great
over.
state of Tennessee. And
yeah, thank the Titans organization as well for giving us
and
the
here's
opportunity.
Pierce.
it has been a fun ride, and it's always a pleasure to get to the great city of Nashville.
And they
and join
are
forces with
possibly
you.
going to go for it.
See the Tennessee Volunteer
That's
colors,
going to be
the
just
Tennessee
short
Titan
of a
colors all
first
over town.
down.
Yeah, it's nice to get back to terra firma. Born in this state, born in East Tennessee, I.
Yeah, we
You and
keep
I both
clean
attended
chat in here,
school
please.
Obviously in Knoxville and Nashville.
It's also been fun to watch
Beautiful
this
city.
organization grow from a team that was trying to make the playoffs to now a team that is a legitimate Super Bowl contender. They
right,
have
here we go.
pieces here. They have a
Fourth and
lot of competition in the AFC, obviously, but
Looks like
this is
the
a
Bears are
team
going to go for it.
that has the chance to be really, really good.
Yeah,
Why
this
are you
is
going
no.
to call timeout? Just go
What
get
was
the first
what's
down.
What's the thing? You know, we always hear about failure is not an option as a phrase. Hope is not a strategy. They have no hope. It's no longer hope here. We hope we'll be good. They expect to be good, and they expect to contend for the big honors. And you pointed it out earlier with John Robinson, the GM.
Clever
was
Brown,
on with us.
absolutely.
Your
What's up,
roster
Life
is
with
so
JD?
good now that you're going to cut guys who are going to make teams elsewhere. That tells you that how advanced they've
What's up,
gotten.
Drew King?
Before, they were hoping to find guys around the
Right.
league when they got down to cuts who could supplement and help them win an additional game. They're not in that spot anymore. This team is built to contend for a Super Bowl.
You're talking about making it to an AFC championship game, winning a division. What's the next step now for this team? Corey Curtis, you're here every single day.
Well, guys, last year they got the home playoff game they were looking for, but they didn't win it against the Baltimore Ravens. The next step is winning the
All right,
division
they're
game
gonna go
again
for
and
it.
getting more games back on this field.
34
they averaged
seconds left.
30.7 points per game last year. If their defense can just be average, you have to think
They
that
pick
gives
up
them a
this
legit
first
shot.
down. It is game
It's a great
over.
point, Corey. They were battling
Oh,
demons
my
on the
goodness.
defensive side
Stop
of the ball.
calling
We talked a number of
timeout and
times, obviously,
actually
third
run
down
the
conversions.
play.
They weren't able to get to the
You call a
quarterback like they
timeout.
wanted to. They were 31st in
that
terms
should
of
be against
passing
the
touchdowns
rules.
allowed, and they have revamped this defense. There's going to be 6 starters this year. 3 out of 4 starters in the secondary are going to be new. A lot of changes, and certainly it's been
No, they
preseason,
actually took
and we
the
haven't
delay of
gotten to
game.
see everything put together.
Looks like
but
they
it
might
looks
be
like they've taken
just
positive
punting
steps
it.
on that side of the ball.
No question
34
about it.
seconds
The
left,
confidence
yep.
level had to rise for what they've
McDonald.
done on defense throughout this preseason. And you're talking about the new people in the secondary. One guy who's back in
Gotta
the
punt
secondary
up.
holds it all together is Kevin Byard.
Absolutely.
And I fully expect him to be back in the Pro Bowl at the end of this year.
And it's going to be down inside the 1.
You look at the defensive side of the ball, and last year the back end just wasn't able to do as much as they wanted it to do.
He
They
felt
weren't-
like he had to do
All right,
more.
Tennessee.
And sometimes that actually hurt the defense, trying to cover in other places. I don't think he's going to feel that way this year. Amani Hooker has continued to play well and really grown as his running mate at safety. And these corners, bringing in Jack
Hawkins
Jenkins,
actually played real
Christian
well.
Fulton is growing
Relic.
on the corner. Farley's going to get better as the season goes on with health and additional reps. You're seeing play. Elijah Molden in the nickel. They've got a lot of good options back there now. I think they're going to continue to get better.
You're right. Didn't even mention Chris
All
Jackson,
right, here we
who
go.
was expected to be the starting nickel. A great find
All
out
at
of
the 1
Marshall
yard
last
line.
year. They're adding depth at every layer of that defense. There's Barkley from his own end zone.
And Barkley, that's going to
Kinsey
be
goes up, tries to
incomplete.
make the one-handed grab, can't get it. 19 seconds to go. It is interesting, though, when you look at this division, Charles, when we
All right,
started
Kinsey
this
is back out there
2 years
following
in.
his nosebleed.
National audience here on NFL Network. That will
All right, so they're cutting out this game. They're going to be going to the next game, so I will be ending this game. I'm going to say the Chicago Bears won this 27-24. Stay in the building, and it'll redirect you over there.